So we're here with Coach Huntley from Nova High School and the South All-Star team. Coach, tell us about coaching all these All-Stars. You spent 2 weeks with them. Tell us what getting to know all these young guys and having them mold together in such a short period of time for this game.
First of all, it's an honor and a privilege. It's not every day a coach has the luxury of having that much talent on the football field at all the various positions. But it's a challenge to some degree. You got a lot of kids that are very good at what they do, a lot of egos, and you try and make sure every kid gets a chance. But you just want to put together the best team you can, get all the X's and O's, get all the logistics buttoned up, so that they're able to play effectively tonight.
Thank you. And can you tell us what it's like? I mean, is the icing on the cake that you're playing this game at your home?
That's definitely a luxury. I walk out of school and I walk right across the hall, and I'm ready to go. So I don't have to travel anywhere. So that's definitely a plus. I know the field, I know the surroundings, so it's definitely more comfortable to do it that way.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. Good luck tonight.
No problem. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome, everybody, to the 20th Annual BCAA All-Star Classic here at Nova High School. Ari Shannock, David Wetzel, Lewis Lamb. It is the North against the South. All time, the North leads this series 12-7, guys. Last year it was all North. 46-6 they won it, with Tedrick Moffitt and Jakari Harrison accounting for 6 TDs for the Northsiders. So the South will try to get back on the winning track.
Yeah, last year it seemed like there was nothing the South could do to get on track. The North was just an unstoppable force that was bound to be reckoned with.
South will have the first crack at it, sliding down. They're going to blow the whistle, so down deep in their own end. A little bit of an inauspicious start here for the South. The South squad is coached by Kevin Huntley out of Nova, Perry Schneider out of Nova, Dominic Anderson, James Cody from South Plantation, Monty Dilworth, Terry Harden, and Greg Benjamin out of West Broward. North, head coach Charles Halfley from Taravella, along with Kevin Miller from Taravella and James Guy, Chris Baldwin, Ronnie Hayward, Romanique Lewis from Coral Glades, and Dillard coaches Lorenzo Davis, Al Brown, and Antoine Folks.
So we're here with Coach Halfley from Taravella High School and the North All-Star team. Coach, tell us about this experience. It's the 20th season, and you've been around BCAA football for a long time. Tell us what that means and to be a part of it.
No, to be a part of it is a blessing. I thank God for the opportunity. Coach Rocky Gillis and Mr. Sarah, thank you for the opportunity. And it's great for the kids. It's great to give them an opportunity to show their tools and their talents, and display it, for not only Broward County, for all of South Florida. And,
talking about the kids, tell us how the last 2 weeks have been, getting all these All-Stars from different avenues of life and now getting them to all work together.
Correct. That's the biggest thing. These young men just came and they had great character. They 98% attendance, throughout the last 2 weeks.
Awesome.
We had a great banquet last night put on. We had about 95% of the guys showed up.
Awesome.
So I just, these kids been, great young men, and I think they're going to do great things in the future in this society.
Well, congratulations, and thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate you.
All right.
South with the initial possession, and we have a penalty to begin the game. We'll probably see a few of these guys All-Star game.
Yeah, All-Star games are usually a little rough. Most of the time it's just because you're taking a mixture of different guys, people who haven't played together with each other, especially the offensive line up front. Usually, like I've said last year and the years before, it's usually about the team that gels together the fastest. The offense that gels fastest, they usually are the winner.
Kevin Matthews will be the starting quarterback, as he is dropped immediately for a loss. And is that safety to begin the game for the North?
I couldn't see who made that tackle there.
It looked like it was hard to see the whole thing. It's so far away. This was all set up by the kick return that the officials called was down. It did look like to me he was down, but they called him down and set up this bad field position. A mishandled snap puts the ball on the ground, and even though the South is able to recover it, they recover it in the end zone for the safety.
A quick start for the North side and their defense. They'll put 2 points up on the board in a hurry, and they'll also get the ball back after the safety. Big crowd on hand here at Nova High School, and what an event this is, put on by the BCAA, the All-Star Classic. We have the 120 best senior high school football stars in Broward County, the BCAA All-Star Cheerleaders, and the marching BCAA All-Star Band.
Yeah, this is not just the the game. The game is just the crown jewel on 2 weeks worth of events. You got the practices. These young men and women, our young boys and girls, are coming together at their senior year, the pinnacle of their senior experience, and they're getting to mesh with other schools and other athletes, other band members, and other cheerleaders for a great senior experience.
Kickoff fielded at the 25 and sliding down to the 30. We should mention there was rain prior to the game, and we've seen the effects of that already here. A couple of slide downs on kick return efforts.
Usually when a player slides, that usually means his feet aren't his chest is a little too far over his feet, and the grass just gives away. You got to keep his weight all on one plane. You get your knees over your toes.
And I tell you what, there's something to be said about so someone's cleats being used all year, and now at the end of the season they're a little bit worn down.
They don't get those sharpened before the game.
No.
There's a pass floating over the intended receiver. First play for scrimmage, they're going deep to Rayvon Clark, the wide receiver from Piper.
And it was wide open. If he puts that ball in the money, he's still running right now. But that was a fantastic job by the receiver to create that separation from the defensive back, but the QB was not able to hook up with him.
And we didn't. Coaches weren't certain about starters, so we'll try to get the numbers when we see him. Logan Good is the starting quarterback. 5'10", 170-pounder out of Pompano Beach. The running play on second down is good for a few, bringing up third and long.
Looks like number 3, running back from Cardinal Gibbons, picks up the carry. He's able to push that ball forward for a couple yards.
Now Dave Small, who also played defense and played it well for Cardinal Gibbons, 5'10", 200-pounder.
So third down and about 7 for the North squad as they get ready to line up here right around the 33-yard line.
Logan Good surveys the South defense. The slant, first down and more. Break into the perimeter. Watch out. He gone.
I knew that was coming.
He is.
Touchdown, North.
I knew that he
Look at the speed. For the wide out for the north side is that Daquan Bailey Brown, the 5'9", 150-pounder out of Douglas. Turned on the Jets, guys.
He absolutely did. He had just a quick slant. He's able to make the catch, but he breaks it up, gets vertical, runs back to the sideline after coming in, and he's able to stretch it all the way for a touchdown. Unbelievable adjustment after the catch. He got some serious yak on that one, Coach.
I love that adjective, yak. But yeah, he did. He did a great job of just outrunning the safety. Like you said, once he caught the ball, he started bending back towards the sideline, and the safety did not have enough speed or a good enough angle to make that tackle.
And Joe DeMora, the 5'7", 165-pound kicker out of Pompano Beach High School, puts the extra point through. It's 9-0 North. We just talked about the South hoping to get off to a good start after taking a pummeling last season here. But they trail it 9-0 quickly.
Yeah, this is definitely not the start they were looking for coming off of last year. But I'll tell you what, both of these teams are loaded with literally all-stars. So Coach Huntley from Nova High School, he's the head coach of the South squad. He's got to lean on some of those all-stars, and hopefully they can mesh together and put a couple plays together and get some points on the board.
Hopefully in a hurry. But this game, it can get out of hand quick.
It did last year.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Well, the South will have quarterback Kevin Matthews. Their starting running back is Tyler Brown, Cooper City running back. Well, you were at the banquet last night, Coach Lamb.
Yes, I was.
Quite an event. Kids received awards, scholarships. There's a kick return. One man to beat the kicker. Forget about it. He gone. Touchdown, South.
Oh, then he got a flag on the end. Oh, no, didn't give it to him.
I like that. They won't flag him.
That's good.
What a return and a huge play for the South.
One of our captains for the South team, number, what was that, 29?
29, yep.
That's Destra Benoit, the wide receiver from South Broward, with an extraordinary kickoff return for a touchdown.
That is how you represent your school.
Hey, but speaking of representing your school, I mean, we've seen in the last 60 seconds, 2 wide receivers look like they're running at a different speed than everyone else.
Yes,
these are all-stars. This isn't, a pickup game or whatever where you got 2 or 3 good players. These are all-stars, and we had 2
long plays.
Huge plays where it looks like these guys are just running away from everybody.
Great job there on the return. Actually, it was a great job by the blockers on the return, giving them a chance to take it back. And you got a hat on the hat. One of those old coaches cliches. Hat on the hat, body on the body, however you like it. And that allowed the return to do his thing.
Theo Ryer, the point after. Big leg.
Oh, wow.
Ryer, he put it out of the stadium.
He didn't have to
A
kick it that hard.
6-foot kicker out of South Plantation.
Yeah, it was still going up when it left the stadium. It was still on its ascent.
He really did it that hard.
I don't think it's come down.
I'm not. It's disappeared into the abyss of the night.
May have hit a porta potty.
No, it's way past them. Someone's car out in the parking lot is going to get it.
So what a start to this 20th annual BCAA All-Star Classic game. 9-7.
Fireworks in the first few minutes.
Under 2 minutes played, it's 9-7.
Well, I'll tell you what, the thing that really stands out to me is, the first 2 kickoffs, you see the worst thing that can happen, right? Other than a turnover. You have the kick returners falling down without being touched. And the next kick return you're going to see, it goes all the way back. I mean, you got fireworks early in this game.
Well, let's see if this one goes back.
Well, the way this guy's kicking, it may hit a car as well.
Ryer, he pooched it on the initial kick. Or that was after the safety, but this one will be fielded at the 5. Takes a peek, watch out.
Oh.
And lunging forward to the 26-yard line, where the North will have possession, up 9-7. That was Daquan Bailey Brown, the touchdown recipient, with a return.
Yeah, I'm not shocked that he's the guy back there after what he did on that slant route, showing his explosiveness. I'm not shocked that the coaches saw that and decided to put him back to return kicks.
Logan Good, the quarterback, rushing up the middle for about 4 yards out to the 31-yard line. Is Dave Small.
I don't know how much running room there's going to be in this game. If you want to win it, you might want to put the ball in the air because you're kind of playing into the hands of the defense now. When you run the ball, you got to pass all 11 players, but when you throw it, you got a chance to make a guy miss, and Ari gets to say he gone again.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it twice already.
Oh, good tackle.
He's going nowhere there.
Good job by that was 54?
I got 48 in the backfield, the middle linebacker.
I think it was 54 got around the legs first.
Yeah, he got
so you got
first.
Dimitri Neely, linebacker out of South Broward, and who's the other number? That was 48.
54.
54, Devin Adams. He's a good one, 6'2", defensive lineman out of Miramar.
Great explosion off the ball by 54 Adams.
Yeah.
He's playing interior line on this. Even though he's listed as a linebacker
defensive end, and he's playing. That's a one technique.
Oh yeah. Huh. He's got that explosion. He's just firing off, hitting that center guard gap.
Oh, they doubled him this time.
Got time to the perimeter and complete and a first down for the North. The reception for the North is number 19, Josh Rito, wide receiver from Gibbons.
Solid tackle by the corner for the South, number 13.
And that's Julian Pierre, defensive back out of Pines Charter.
Pretty good break on the ball there, Pines Charter.
First and 10 from the 37-yard line.
Getting a lot of talking here from the quarterback.
Yeah, that one took a little bit too long.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Quarterback was doing a lot of talking and pointing.
Took a little bit too much time. Back him up to the 32.
He was telling a few of his guys, get that 54. Make sure you block him.
Well, it's some of the banquet awards last night. The Don Cifra All-Academic Team for the cheerleaders. We'll cover that in a second. The handoff and nowhere to go. You guys get a number there? The defensive end.
Defensive end did a great job. I think it was 99 or 89.
89, Kevin Oliver, 6'4", 255 out of Western.
Yeah, that was him, 89.
And his teammate is here, Matt Hansen, 6'3", defensive end out of Western, too. Those guys have been terrific all season.
That was a great job by Oliver. He got a block down, he squeezed down, and ran and made a nice bear hug on the running back.
Yeah, Coach Rack has got those guys working hard at Western High School. They're really improving.
Good playoff appearance.
Good stunt.
And that sails over the head of the intended receiver. So Brittany Leba out of Plantation, Kylie Simmons out of Coral Springs, Claudia Zamora from St. Thomas Aquinas, Samantha Price Flanagan, Hunter Astle, Cardinal Gibbons, Juan Rivera, Coral Glades, Brandon Godnez, Coral Springs, Evan Rojas, Western, Slade Yester, Cooper City, Theo Ryer, South Plantation, all part of the all-academic team here at the All-Star Classic.
You got another stunt on the defensive line. They just weren't able to get there. Quick screen pass to the side, a little hitch, trying to get the ball wide away from that pressure, and he's not able to hold on to it. Brings him a fourth down.
Trying the hands into Bailey Brown again, who ran about 55 yards for a touchdown after a quick slant.
The reason you get a lot of these stunts, because in this All-Star game, the BCAA, they are not allowed to blitz. So the defensive line got to do something to generate pressure on the quarterback, and stunting is one way you get it done.
And when you've got those kind of athletes, it makes it a lot easier.
Yes, it does. When you can put a linebacker.
Nearly blocked it.
Short kick, though.
The punt by number 81, Derek Carter, punter out of Taravella. And down at the 20. We had the Cheerleader Spirit Awards. Allison Bettinger from Stoneman Douglas. Jasmine Garcia, Plantation. Terry Elliott, Everglades. Henrietta Hickson from South Broward. The keynote speaker was Lusaka Polite, former NFL fullback, Lou.
Oh, yeah. At the banquet, they happened to mention that the cheerleaders, it was such a hard choice that usually they had to split up the scholarship. Usually the scholarship is, I think, $1,000, but they had to split it up, $500 each. $500 is still, free money. That's your books right there for a year.
Now, speaking of scholarships, in recognition of athletic achievement, leadership skills, character, and sportsmanship, there were two players who received scholarships last night. Kewan Calloway, the 5'9" DB out of Fort Lauderdale, has got offers from Virginia Union. He had an epic kickoff return and was a spark during the entire season. 54 tackles, 2 fumble recoveries for touchdowns, 2 punt returns for touchdowns, 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a forced fumble. Kewan Calloway received a scholarship. And there's one more we'll get to after this play. They go to the outside. Beautiful move.
Good move. Go ahead. Ari, you might.
To the 50. knocked out of bounds inside the North Territory.
Whoa.
Terrific run, turning on the Jets. Armstrong Johnson, the wide out from Miramar.
Unbelievable move. It's just a swing pass. He's able to do a little swing route where even though he's lined up as the inside receiver, he just tries to get wide, sets up his block fantastically. There's a corner out there getting ready to come up and make a tackle, and he's got a wide receiver out there blocking for him. He sets up his block, is able to break it to the outside, and picks up a huge gain and the first down.
Oh, you almost said he gone again.
They go back to the ground, dragging a tackler to the 35. It'll be second down. Looks like a whole new offense coming in the game for the South.
But you know what? That's a great way to make sure everybody plays. Great way to make sure everybody plays. Because that's one of the things that you're charged with as a coach is in the All-Star game, you got a whole bunch of 3, 4, 5-star guys to get them all in the game. Let them all get film time. And that's a way to get them in, just to change everything.
So it looks like a backup quarterback, or a second quarterback, I should say, Ethnic Sands. They go to the ground. Still on his feet, but dragged down after a pickup of maybe 1. The ball carrier, you guys get a number there for the running back?
Looks like 1.
Number 1.
Is Danny Montoya, the running back out of Cypress Bay.
And the tackle by 49 on the North squad.
That would be Zahir Cooper out of Pompano.
Yeah, he stepped up in the hole, and he met the running back, right at the line of scrimmage, able to bring him down, stopped his momentum cold.
And during this water break, we'll get to the other scholarship recipient, the BCAA Football Awards. Devin Adams, 6'2", defensive player out of Miramar, one of the most overlooked prospects in Broward County this past season. A true playmaker. Had 68 tackles, 19 sacks, 20 tackles for losses, and 6 forced fumbles. College offers from a number of schools, including Delaware State, Albany State, and Valdosta State. Devin Adams and Kewan Calloway, the BCAA Football Scholarship Award recipients. And what a job Rocky Gillis and the BCAA do with this event.
Yeah, every year, having to go through and choose which of these players is most worthy to come out here and represent the BCAA All-Star team on this event. It's 20 years. This is the 20th anniversary, the 20th annual, and it's just been a fantastic event all for the last 2 weeks.
Oh. Good tackle there by number 42.
42, yeah.
From out of Dillard, looked like.
Jakari Clayton, out of Dillard, as he brought down Tyrese Allen, South Plantation wide out. 4th and 5. Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field.
You had that kind of gray area where you can either go for it or try and short punt. I like going for it. This All-Star game. What's the worst that can happen?
Absolutely.
Ball at the 34. 4th and 5, 9-7 North, and a quick start, exciting start to the 20th annual All-Star Classic. Sands is the quarterback. Goes to the outside.
Good hit.
Good pop there to jar that ball loose. He wasn't going to have enough anyhow.
Is that number 15 from Deerfield?
That's your man, Wetzel.
That kid, man.
Eldon Dorville.
Dorville can play football. He's got great tackling ability. He's got open field prowess. He's able to break on the ball, very aggressive, and he's got incredible makeup speed. Excellent. He's everything you want in defensive back, and he's got great size and athleticism.
Yeah, 6'1", 175-pounder. And whoever gets him at the next level is going to be very happy.
Oh, yeah.
And anybody who looks at him is worried about that 170 pounds. No, he's 170 pounds solid.
Yeah, no, he can hit. The slant pops out of the hands of the intended receiver, Abdul Liba, the wide out from Dillard, thrown a little bit behind him.
Yeah, the bad throw or the late throw kind of allowed the corner to get his hand and keep that ball from being a completion.
And new quarterback for the North squad is Donovan Samuels, 5'10", 165-pounder out of Coral Glades. Running back to his left, John Patchett out of Pompano.
Oh, his own lead almost was tragic like that.
Yeah, they both held the ball for a few seconds, and Pagic takes a hit, refusing to go down, wrapped up by number 12, William Malone from Cyprus. Number 5, Hunter Stevens out of Western was also in there.
Yeah, there was definitely miscommunication there. Running back and quarterback both wanted to keep the ball, and only one of them came. You guys have to figure that one out.
The quarterback smarter to let the running back take it. 'Cause, if it's a fight too long, then it's going to be a fumble.
Donovan Samuels, 3rd and 7.
Good stunt up front.
There's a slant, just couldn't connect. And he had territory. That's how they scored their touchdown, off a slant play like that. This time the intended receiver was, you got number 13 there, DeVarens Folson out of Boyd Anderson.
Yeah, he was the inside receiver in the twin set, and he was able to get off the defender right at the line, wide open, and he had nothing but the safety right above him. A little bit too wide for the linebacker to get to him. He had a big play right in front of him if he was able to hold on to it.
So the second punt of the night for North.
Oh,
end over end.
They are getting too close on that punt. Oh, why would you do that?
And yeah, return man decides to cover it up, maybe save a yard. A little risky.
It ain't worth it.
No.
Picked up by, is it number 9, Antoine Murray out of Miramar.
Yeah, no, seriously, get away from the ball. It is not worth the risk. You're in a close ball game, 9-7, and you're getting the ball there anyway.
And you got scouts around here. You don't want to do nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Like cause the game to be missed. I mean, lost.
Plenty of scouts attending the entire week of festivities. You had a couple practices, scout days, and then the actual game here tonight. But what are the scouts looking for at this point? Many of these kids, some of these kids have committed, many of these kids on the fence, and a number of kids still undecided, have a few schools looking at it.
Probably the biggest thing is just how they're able to compete with other guys that are all-stars. If you're able to compete and catch an eye of a coach with a big hit or a big play in the backfield or a long catch and run or a kickoff return, which we've already seen, now you got people looking like, maybe this kid is worth a second look.
And I'll tell you what, another thing that we're seeing. Oh,
an interception. Terrific play on the far side.
Number 6 or number 9?
Matthews' pass was picked off by Kaori Simmons, 5'10", 175 pounder out of Piper.
Great interception. He's sitting there reading the quarterback the whole time, and the ball comes right into his hands. He's able to bring it in. But like I was saying, one of the other things I think these coaches are looking for is they want to see if the player on paper is the same as the player in real life. I mean, you could see a 6'3", 230-pound linebacker who actually ends up being 6'1", but then he plays at 230 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Is he a 160-pound defensive back who plays like he's 185 because he just has no fear and he's able to use his body, and they want to see the player come off the page.
Like we got Tripp's bunch to the left over there.
So the North back on offense with Samuels, Donovan Samuels, that is, quarterback out of Coral Glades. Another read option, dragged down from behind. Terrific play by
85.
Big number 85. That's Kevin Oliver out of Western again.
That don't look like Kevin Oliver, though. I played Western.
Well, it's a dark helmet, so that's why it doesn't look like.
No, that's not him.
Is that
85?
No.
Oh, 85. So Brent Butler, I'm sorry, Brent, defensive lineman out of Hallandale.
There we go.
Thanks, guys. 6'1", 195-pounder.
No problem. We got y'all. We got you.
You guys have the much better eyes. That's complete.
Oh, good job.
A big hit taken after the reception. Pass complete to number 19, Josh Rito from Gibbons.
Like the big hit was made by number 8 from South Plantation. What's the name on that one?
That's Taylon Waller from South Plant.
He's an imposing figure out there in the open space. Big,
6'3", 180, Wetzel.
Yeah, I mean, I saw him line up at tight end. I've seen him line up at wide receiver. I mean, he's an imposing figure out there playing in open space like that at 6'3". He's every bit of 6'3". I can guarantee that.
Oh, yeah, he's a tall one.
Samuels rolling left, but then put the pass shy of the intended receiver, DeBaron Valcine.
Tell you what, that's the second time Valcine's looking at a ball coming right at him that's just a little bit short. He's not able to bring it in. He's got to stay strong because sooner or later they're going to get the ball to him. I mean, this is still early in this game, and they've already tried a couple of times. Sooner or later they're going to get it to him, and he's going to have to make a play.
Paget, the running back to the left of Samuels.
Got a spread formation by the offense, 2-2. Zone read again.
They're trying to tug at that ball. It doesn't give the running back a real quick start, Wetzel, when they hold on to it a little too long. Big hit there by number 54 again, and he's one of the stars of this defense, Devin Adams from Miramar.
Yeah, he's shown it so far early in his game. He's able to fire off the ball, and like you said, he's listed as a linebacker / defensive end, but he's playing the nose tackle. He's playing a one technique or just off the center in that center guard gap, and he's using his explosive first step to create havoc in there. They're having to double team him every single play, and sometimes it doesn't make a difference. He's still making the play.
And he's coming through again right now. Oh, almost got the sack.
Samuels eludes the sack, but then runs into a wall and is punished. Thrown back for a loss. It'll bring up 3rd and long.
Look like number 40, the South Broward linebacker. 44, is it? Look like
48. Dimitri Neely, South Broward.
Jersey rolled up, can't see it.
Yeah.
We need to go down to halftime and tell them to run and roll their jersey if they want their name called on TV.
Well, good scraping there by the South Broward linebacker, the Bulldog linebacker. He sees the quarterback step up in the pocket and then has to roll out to the outside. He's able to step up in the pocket and attack downhill at the scrambling quarterback to bring him down.
And that will bring the first quarter to an end, 9-7, an exciting, electric first quarter here at the 20th annual BCAA All-Star Classic.
Sports Blitz Game Time is brought to you by one of our proud sponsors, Flanagan's.
And we're back at the banquet for the All-Star Game. We're here with the cheer coach from Dillard High School. Can you tell us about the experience that you had during this week and all the events surrounding this event?
Well, last year, to start back with last year, I had an opportunity to coach with Tanya Miramar, who's been doing it for years. So the opportunity was great. But this year, I got a chance to just look at it from the other side.
Awesome.
And it was held at Dillard High School. Great opportunity. I saw all the girls. I saw the camaraderie. I saw the football players over there playing, the cheerleaders over one side playing. And the food yesterday was just wonderful.
Oh,
great
absolutely.
Time, great
I believe
time.
it.
And we just love hosting it. So I enjoy it.
How does it feel, when you bring in all of these captains and all these the best of the best? These are the senior cheerleaders, and you're putting them all together. How do you like the camaraderie? Like you said, you talked about the camaraderie a little bit, but not just that. How about the excellence of how good they are? You're getting the best of the best, and how is that able to show on the field?
Well, we look at the best of the best from a coach's point of view, but mostly their peers.
Yes.
Vote for them.
Yes.
These seniors, academically, spirit-wise, competitive-wise, we chose what we thought was the best, and then to see them among the other cheerleaders at other schools, it was just like all collaborated. It's just like a calibration, like everybody was entwined. So we know that every coach has the same eye. We pick the same excellence of cheerleaders. So it's all star for real.
Oh, absolutely. That's great. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So tell us about your experience this week. You played your senior year at Pompano Beach High School, and what was it like playing at the All-Stars, surrounded by the All-Stars from all kinds of different schools?
Well, it's a lot different because not everyone is there because they're an All-Star for their team.
Yeah.
Not just one or two guys who can actually make a play, but everyone everyone can make a play, and even the defensive guys, they're a lot harder to play against.
So what was it like playing your senior season against some of these guys and now having to work together to go against the South team?
Well, even during the games, even when you're playing against them, you get a feel for the guys, understand what they can do, and then when you actually get them, you can learn how to even play better with them, and it helps you mellow in with each other.
I like that. And talk to me about the practices. You know, a lot of one-on-ones, a lot of competition. Was there a good brotherly bond, you know, going against your teammates, or was there a lot of trying to, you know, hey, I'm the top dog here, and I need to be respected? Or tell us about that.
Well, I think everyone did try to beat out everyone else, but at the same time, we are a team, so we're trying to also make each other better at the same time.
Awesome, fantastic. So you spent your senior year at Coral Springs High School. Tell us about how Coach Sicardi is rebuilding the culture at Coral Springs, and how you guys are looking towards the future and building that foundation that you guys are going to be a force to reckon with in the future.
Starting off my junior year, we went 1-9, and my senior year we ended up going 4-5.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good start to go in the right direction. But honestly, I think that it all begins with the quarterback and the offensive line.
Yeah.
And me being a senior offensive lineman, I think that this year we had our starting running back rush for over 1,000 yards, and I think he led the county in touchdowns.
Yeah.
So that's a good start. So I think that might lead us in the right direction in the future, and I also think that the quarterback may help out. And Kyle Kaplan, he's a junior, and I think going into his senior year, I think he'll be able to put the team on his shoulders a little bit more.
Awesome, very cool. Tell us about when you guys had a really hard-fought game against Taravella High School. They're one of your biggest rivals. What was it like going to practice and lining up next to those guys? Was there a camaraderie there? Was that everyone's trying to represent for Coral Springs together, or was it still a little bit of give and take about, you know, we won the game but you guys didn't? Tell us about that relationship.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. It was nice. I mean, a lot of them are cool people.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nice to hang out with them. But
Awesome.
I mean, yeah, everyone's still busting each other's chops a little bit about it. I mean, personally, being an offensive lineman, I actually got to score a touchdown.
There you go.
I got to run the ball, so that I kind of was busting everybody's chops about that. And being that the head coach, he's for the North. Yeah. He's Taravella's head coach.
Yeah.
I mean, I was giving him crap
giving
about
him
it.
stuff, but all right, very cool.
But I mean, at the end of the day, everyone's coming together. We just want to play.
Awesome. During practices, what was more fun for you? Was it the offensive line versus offensive line one-on-one, or was it when you guys got to actually line up against the defensive front from your team?
I feel like lining up against the defensive line from our team, I mean, the talent, I mean, everybody's an all-star here.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really nice being able to go and play with and play against people who are considered the top and the best at what they do. So, I mean, I thought that was pretty cool.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. All right, so we're here at the BCAA banquet dinner. Tell us about how you went through your senior year, got a little bit banged up. I see you got a cast on, so it kind of stinks that you're not able to be here playing in the game, but at least you still get to be here around all your fellow athletes. Right. Tell us about that experience and how that's been beneficial.
It's a great experience, you know, being invited to this BCAA banquet and part of the family.
Yeah.
So they seen the talent, they seen the huddle.
Oh, yeah.
And they actually wanted me to show out.
Oh, of course.
And also me being banged up from Deerfield and Douglas game actually put me out, but I got to participate in being part of a family.
And it says something about your character that, you know, even though you're banged up, you still wanted to be here and be a part of this event. And, you know, what do you think about the fact that this has been going on for 20 years, and 20 years of Broward County athletes have been coming here, and then you got picked to be a part of that?
It's a great experience for everybody, and that me being picked is one of the best things that happened to me.
All right. And what was it like going through your senior year, from the beginning of the year all the way through, trying to balance your studies and thinking about colleges of the future? Tell us a little bit about how your senior year went, you know, with the season you guys had, and then also trying to balance your studies and looking towards the future as well.
Actually, just schoolwork on and off the field. Always got to be a student athlete. Just being on time in class and being on time for practice makes you a better character, makes you a better person in life, and that actually brought a lot of experience on the field. And being a disciplined player and going through my studies is actually more of a development.
So we're back at the banquet dinner here for the BCAA All-Star Game. Tell us a little about, you're from Taravella High School. Tell us a little bit about the practices that you guys had throughout the season under Coach Hafley, and then now he's your All-Star coach as well. What was a little bit different?
He seemed a little more tense during
during the season?
And now he's more relaxed and kind of like having fun with it.
Having fun with it?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the competition. Going, head-to-head all the time. What was more fun for you? Was it the inter-squad thing, or are you excited about this game coming up, getting to face the South team?
I'm kind of excited for the game coming up. Yeah, playing the other players.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're at Taravella, and one of your biggest rivals is Coral Springs. We talked to some Coral Springs guys already. What was it like being on the same team as them and being on the same sideline, working hand in hand with them, trying to beat the South team? Tell us a little bit about that camaraderie.
They seem pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like the same thing. It's
Yeah.
like we're a team or a unit, so we're kind of like.
So you guys are all the North
together.
anymore. So
Yeah.
all the Coral Springs are all going to represent Coral Springs together.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks.
Sports Blitz Game Time is brought to you by one of our proud sponsors, John the Baker.
All-Star football practices and tonight's game.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us here on Sports Blitz, the 20th annual BCAA All-Star Classic, featuring the best 120 senior high school football stars in Broward County, BCAA All-Star cheerleaders, and the marching BCAA All-Star Band.
Oh, we're going to get a long field goal here. Let's see what we get.
47 yards coming up, but displaying the power of his leg on an extra point was Theo Ryer, the kicker out of South Plantation.
Let's see if he gets a scholarship right now.
Yeah, could be on the line right here for Theo. Scouts in attendance, and here is the boot. He didn't get all of that one. And can you run this back? The South thinks he can. And brought down. Flags come in, flying everywhere after the tackle, as that brought out to the 34-yard line. So Ryer didn't get all of that one like he did that extra point earlier.
I guess we're not working on the regular season rules.
Yeah.
We got some other kind of rules going on, because you're not supposed to bring that out the end zone.
No, as soon as it goes in the end zone, it's a dead ball. It gets ruled a touchdown.
Well, they called a hold on the run back of the missed field goal. Checking in for the South, who's in white, is number 19, Brian Liss out of Hollywood Hills.
Huh?
No?
Yeah.
What now?
That's your player, right?
Yeah.
Lamb and Graham?
That wasn't him who took that back, though.
No, checking in. That wide receiver.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
huh? Wait, what?
No.
Did I miss something? Checking in and checking out. That should have been a penalty.
The ball comes back to the 20.
Oh,
and fumble picked up by
North.
No, it came back into the hands of the South quarterback. No, North says they have it, and they do. Big number 52 comes away with it. That is Courtney Douglas out of Douglas.
I thought it was 89 or 99. 99 with the green helmet. 99, Jacoby Roberts from Blanche Ely High School, the defensive tackle.
How did I get 52 out of that?
I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you.
You already said that we the one with the good eyes.
Let's go with the good eyes. All right, I'm not even
Good
going
job.
to. We'll let you call it, Wetzel and Lamb. So 99, Jacoby Roberts out of Blanche Ely.
Big man's in the right place at the right time. Falls on that pigskin's able to hold on to it. You're not going to wrestle it away from him.
I don't know if anybody even tried it.
No.
Just let him have it. Go ahead. That's yours.
It's all right. It's yours. You can have it.
Oh, reverse?
Oh, it
Fake?
faked the reverse and then punished is the new quarterback for the North, Logan Good, back in the game. And guys,
74 tackle.
74 for the South is Elaine Calixte, 6'2", 265-pounder out of Cypress Bay.
Yeah, good scraping by the defensive tackle. I mean, that's where he is right there. He's able to read the flow of the offensive line and beat his lineman across his face. Able to get upfield and wrap up the QB.
He also didn't fall for the fake reverse too. That was a good thing.
Logan Good, who started this game, fakes to the outside. Now will tuck it in, run it up the middle for a couple of yards inside the 20.
Who made the tackle? 54 again? It looked like 54.
54 has been all over the field. Devin Adams, also 48. Dimitri Neely was there to help.
74, Alexi as well.
I wish 54 rolled down here.
That South defense is swarming. I mean, you got 3-4 people on every tackle, Coach Slam.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
You always want your guys getting off blocks, getting to the ball. Make sure the ball carrier can't keep running.
So 3rd and 7 from the 19. Good running up the middle, throws into double coverage. Incomplete.
I think if that would have been on the money, it would have been interception.
Yeah.
Because the safety failed, and then by the time he got back up, the ball was right at him. If he would have had a little more on that vertical jump, that would have been his.
So 4th down, and they're going to try another field goal.
I wonder if his foot slipped, the way that ball came off his foot last time.
Yeah, because it didn't come off like the extra point one.
Yeah, no, he's got way more leg than that, and I'm curious if the footing was a problem for him on that last field goal attempt.
This is Jao DeMora, and he kicks it up, and good.
That one.
So DeMora, the kicker from Pompano, puts it through.
But you know what?
10-9 is the score.
Sorry.
No,
it should be 12.
The scoreboard, it should be 12-7 North. Scoreboard gave the 3 to the South.
But you know what, Wesley? That was a good job there by the South defense in not allowing them to score a touch of the turnover, and they're basically in the red zone at an all-star game. So they showed that they're an all-star caliber defense.
And I tell you what, it's not just, you got to give it out to the defense, but the front 6, you got 4 linemen and 2 linebackers that are stacked in the box. They're kind of going against spread formations, and they're taking one of the linebackers out of the box to make sure they maintain that cover 2 shell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but with only 6 guys in the box, you've got plenty of pressure and contain for that quarterback to make sure he doesn't take off running either. That front 6, they're doing their job, and that's allowing you to have 5 guys in coverage, and you're covering only 3 receivers. So 5 on 3, you've got more than enough guys to get the job done.
And that's why since that one pass, they're doing a pretty good job in the secondary.
Yep.
DeMora.
Another Poochie.
High and short. Fielded at the 15, has a host of blockers, but losing his footing at the 18. Again, that little bit of a slick field with the early rain here.
You've got to keep your feet underneath you.
And if you're going to make those cuts, it's got to be on the sideline. It's got to be outside the hash, because that's going to be the
most grass on the field.
The most grass, the best traction you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
You're in between there. You just got to plant your foot and get vertical and take what you can get.
Well, it seemed like on that one, from just naked eye, his feet was too close together. That's why he slipped. You got to get your feet at least shoulder width apart if you're going to try and make a move, some kind of move.
And going back to that early kick return, that's exactly what the kick returner did. He was in between the hashes, and he was able to get vertical right away and not go side to side.
And running play goes nowhere. That lateral pursuit. Number 41 for the North.
And 26.
Keon Henry from Coral Glades, along with Adrian Brown out of Monarch. Now check the offensive line. You see big number 77, Jamar Lambert. 6'4", 380 out of Flanagan. We got a chance to see him during the season here on Sports Blitz.
380, I thought it was 400 in the playoff game.
Christian Chain out of Nova. Anthony Vega out of Flanagan as well. Evan Rojas from Western. Brandon Shaw out of Miramar.
Oh, good pressure there by the defensive end. Green helmet.
33.
And that is Daniel.
32.
Okay, Corinthian Hudson.
Sorry.
From Blanche Ely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good job by him.
Good pressure, but, something also has got to be said. You said, we were just talking earlier about, the turf in between the hash marks, and the quarterback's dropping back in the pocket. He's not trying to make any cuts. He's just taking his normal, 5-step drop, and as soon as he puts his foot in the ground, it's sliding out from underneath him. This shotgun is probably going to help him a little bit more. He's going to have his feet underneath him already.
And back to the ground. Pick up of about 4.
25, I think, is the running back.
The ball carrier for the South is Marquise Benjamin. If Lamb is correct.
No, I'm not. It's 26. Running back.
Yeah, Tyler
from
Brown.
City.
Okay,
Yeah,
running back from Cooper City. Yeah.
I knew his last name was Brown, but I couldn't remember the first one. Played against him.
So Ryer, the man with a big leg for the South. So the North kicker was the one who attempted the 49-yarder. And that was fell a little short, but then he nailed the little bit of shorter field goal.
As we got a timeout here by the South squad. Looks like Coach Huntley wants to get his boys on the same page. Someone was a little bit confused about where they were trying to go, and make sure you don't get this punt block. You're deep in your own territory. You can't give up a turnover here. You've got to get that ball off and hopefully swing this field position battle back into your favor.
It was DeMora with the field goal that put the North up 12-7. They lead the all-time series 12-7 as well.
There you go.
Matching the scoreboard.
What a coincidence.
The 20th annual BCAA All-Star Classic. So during this timeout, we got a little quiz, guys. Current NFL players. Which city has produced the most?
Which city?
Which city in the U.S.?
I'd say Fort Lauderdale.
Deerfield.
Deerfield.
I'd say Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale is number 2. Number 1 is Miami. 31 out of Miami, 20 out of Fort Lauderdale. And many have participated in this BCAA All-Star Classic. The third city is Atlanta, and they're down to 16 players. So 20 from Fort Lauderdale and 31 from Miami.
Ooh.
Kick it away. It's a mover. Number 5, Juan Callaway, defensive back from Fort Lauderdale. And again, slips down.
So when we say that we see the best football at a high school level down here in South Florida, we're not lying.
No, there's absolutely no question about that. First and second in the country. Fort Lauderdale have the second most players in the NFL from it. It's unbelievable.
So North with possession and a 5-point lead here in the second quarter.
By the way, I was joking about the Deerfield thing. I just thought I'd throw something out there because I had no idea. I just thought it was somewhere in Broward.
Good pick this season, Lamb.
Oh yeah,
as great a team and as talented a team as they had there for the Bucks.
Yeah, they usually do. They're able to reload every year, and they've got a good young group coming back next year. Fantastic group of ball players for Coach Glenn.
Well, I was just saying different just because of JPP and shoelaces.
Shoelace and.
Oh, wow.
A little bit high and unable to handle it for the North was Daquan Bailey Brown, who has a touchdown, terrific run early in this game. Well, speaking of Deerfield, I could tell you who's NFL stock. Stocker McDougal, Tremaine Hall, Pierre Paul, Mike Blanc, and Shoelace Denard Robinson.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Out of Deerfield Beach.
Tremaine Hall was a good ball player with
good catch.
State.
That's going to be a flag.
Could be a late hit. The officials are letting them play a little bit. And the receiver with the reception is Dion Moore out of Ely.
His first catch of the night. gain of 10 on the play.
I guess the alternative is that the referees are oversensitive. So I guess the alternative is that if they're letting a couple things go because they want to let the kids play, that's fine. As long as, you know,
keep it safe.
Yeah, keep it safe. I mean, but I guess the alternative is for them to be oversensitive, and we don't want that. We definitely don't want that.
No, we do want to see a good one.
And terrific defensive play. He was there on the slant before the receiver was. You guys see a number there for the South? Is that 17 on the?
What, the corner is 17?
Yeah, Thomas Miles, the DB out of Everglades.
The receiver, number 1, Rayvon Clark, was the intended receiver, the 6'2" receiver out of Piper, and that's definitely too low. I mean, he's a big time receiver. He's already made catch earlier, and he's not able to bring this one in.
And a whole new defensive line coming in for the South. They trail it 12-7. 6.5 minutes remain in the first half.
That is how you make sure everybody plays. Oh, going on. Oh,
far
Lord.
side.
That corner was way back there. Why are you shouldn't have thrown that one?
And Miles again reading the quarterback very well.
That time the corner was at least 5 to 10 yards off. And he bailed at the beginning of the play. He was deeper than the receiver. He had a 5-yard cushion. There was no way he was getting beat behind that.
No, he read that from the beginning. He knew where he wanted to go with the ball. And good read by the DB, get deep. You know, playing the coverage deep to short. He's a smaller DB, but he recognized having to go against a taller wide receiver. He wanted to make sure he had that leverage over the top, and he's able to come back and make the play.
And we're gonna send it to quick break. 12-7 North here at the BCAA Classic.
So you played your senior year at Cooper City High School. Tell us about how Coach Walker got you guys ready for the season and how that led you to the playoffs.
Oh yeah, Coach Walker did a great job during the summer. We had summer workouts every day, 6 a.m.
Awesome.
It was mandatory to go.
Yeah.
We got better day by day, so we did a lot of things focusing on teamwork. So that builded the bond.
That's great. That's great. And talking about that teamwork, you guys really had to build this teamwork really quickly for the South team.
Right.
Usually you're going against guys from MacArthur or Hollywood Hills or Nova High School. Tell us how you built that teamwork at such a short period of time on the South team, trying to take on these North guys later on.
Well, we realized we do have a lot of talent on the team, so we scrimmage them. We realize we play with them. We realize how it tastes to be, going against the other team. So we practice and we're ready. We're ready for the game.
All right, and tell us about your experience about this being the 20th year that the BCAA has put on this event. What does it mean that you were one of the ones chosen to, add to the long legacy of all the athletes that have been part of this event for the last 20 years?
It's a blessing being out here, being able to play with the best around.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better. I get to show that I finally worked hard for something, and people are actually noticing it. So.
Well, I appreciate it. Congratulations.
No problem.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So, the BCAA has been around and for a long time, and we started doing this 20 years ago. So 20 years of athletes from Broward County football have been a part of this event. Tell us what it means that you were one of the people chosen to, build on that legacy.
Well, I feel honored to represent my school, Palm Beach High, as a 4-year varsity running back, part of the school, part of that team. I also feel honored seeing every group of seniors that I've seen from playing there go out and play in that game, and seeing them online, watching them, or going to that game. It's always something I've wanted to do for the past 4 years. It's such an honor to be part of it.
So, going to Pompano Beach, you usually play in smaller schools, and what was it like going to practices and, playing on a team loaded with athletes front to back, and every position is stacked with all-stars?
Oh, it's so much such a high intensity.
Yeah.
At practice compared from there to here. Yeah. We have practices where we probably have about 22 guys on both sides in total. Yeah. So if someone's out not at practice, then the practice slows down a bit.
Oh yeah.
And we get tired. Yeah. No subs in or out. It's much more high intensity. I love it.
So the competition was fierce.
Oh, it is fierce. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
what do you think was more fierce? Was it the individual time where you got to be with your brothers from the North team, or were you guys competing against each other, or was it the scrimmages that you had against the South team in preparation for the game?
Oh, it's scrimmages against the South.
Yeah.
You want to show out. So you're not going to touch it during the game, so you're not going to touch it out here during practice either.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Thank you. So, tell us about your senior season. You guys had a great run to the state title last year. This year, you guys were making a push. You fell just a little bit short. Tell us about some of the trials and tribulations and the brotherhood that you guys have over at Flanagan High School.
Well, at Flanagan, we have a good brotherhood.
Yeah.
Like, we all brotherhood, family.
Yeah.
But, like, the season, it didn't go how we wanted to.
Of course.
Like, our defense was one of the best defenses in the country.
Oh, I agree.
But our offense, like, we let them down this year. We didn't produce how we are.
How you wanted to.
Yeah, like our defense. Mm-hmm. We should have came together on the offense better.
Yeah.
Like we did last year, and like how we went to states. We were more together. As a family.
Tell us about being a senior on this team and having to lead, even though so many seniors from last year's team had to move on to the next level. Tell us about your senior year and how you had to pick up the leadership being a senior now.
Me, as a senior, well, last year, on the offense line, we say we all are leaders.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like the whole offense line, we lead the offense. Like, if we're not good. The team not good.
I got you.
So it wasn't another transition.
Yeah.
It was.
So it was just another step in the game.
Yeah.
I got you. All right. I saw, we saw your Deerfield Beach game, and we saw you line up at center and also at tackle. Tell us about your versatility and how, being able to play multiple positions, how did that help out some of your other brothers that were on that line with you for you to be able to pick up the slack if someone wasn't having their best game?
Well, I played center last year.
Yeah.
And then they want me to play center this year because, that game was because when our centers, it just wasn't big enough to hold on the defensive line.
Defensive front, I got you.
So I had to go get them tired a little bit and then go back to tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how.
So, all right. And, you play on a team with a lot of ball players, a lot of good athletes. How does that compare to the All-Star game, where it seems like it's not much of a drop-off? You got Flanagan team, which is a state-ranked and very good team, and now you're going to the All-Star game where you're also playing with a lot of good ball players.
Yeah, it was no different. They all ball out. They all played good.
All right.
It's like practice.
All right.
Every day at Flanagan.
All right, excellent. So back at the BCAA All-Star Banquet, tell us a little bit about your senior year and how, you're playing at a smaller school, Pompano Beach, where you don't necessarily have the big teams, player-wise. You don't necessarily have the numbers where you have a lot of teammates. But now you're on an All-Star team, and there's a lot of numbers, and everyone seems to be a lot bigger. You're surrounded by All-Stars. Tell us about that.
Yeah, of course. It's amazing. It's great, actually. It's an entirely different experience. Coming from school where you play with about 26 kids at practice, and it's different. You can barely play even fulls, a whole game, scrimmage against each other. And in All-Stars, it's just competition left and right. There's no mistakes being made, nothing. Just full out playing and playing as hard as you can.
How do you think this experience, playing on a team full of All-Stars, it can help prepare you to move on to the next level?
Oh, it can compare you entirely. It helps with everything. It's playing with people of great caliber and talent. It shows you how much better you have to be and how much better you have to make everybody else.
And what does it mean to you being chosen to be a part of this legacy? Like I said, 20 years of BCAA football, and all the athletes that are moved on to college and moved on to the NFL that have played in this game. Tell us about that.
Well, that's just an amazing opportunity to even be here. For the coach to nominate me and allow me to have this opportunity, I'm very grateful. And I thank God, I thank my parents, and I love the sport. So it's amazing just to say things like that it really makes me proud.
Sports Blitz Game Time is brought to you by one of our proud sponsors, Flanagan's. Sports Blitz Game Time is brought to you by one of our proud sponsors, John the Baker.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 20th Annual BCAA All-Star Classic. About 5 minutes to play in the first half, 12-7 North. It is third down for the South. And that play's going nowhere. Terrific defense from the North squad.
That 32 again? 32 defensive end from
Ely High School. Yep, that's him.
Corinthian Hudson.
He was the first one there.
Makes another play. I believe that was Abdul Liba out of Dillard.
Switched the whole offensive line out. Not a bad look. Man, that's my thinking now.
But that undersized end, but his first step and his aggressive looks a little bit like Dwight Baller and actually able.
So it's fourth down, and the South is going to go for it. They need about 8.
Oh, wow.
Run it right up the middle, trying to surprise them, and not surprised was the North front four. Terrific play by number 55, among others. That is Isaiah Friday, playing on a Thursday from Coconut Creek.
Just a fact.
That play surprised me.
Yeah, right up the middle. I mean,
it surprised me. It didn't work well.
And the North will take over on downs, up 12-7 with 4 minutes to play in the first half. They go back to the ground on first down, dragging the pile out across midfield. Terrific run for the North. And number 3, Dave Small. The quarterback, Donovan Samuels, returns into the game for North.
Tell you what, you've been seeing that read option both teams so far. The reason why that one was so successful is the surge got off the North off the line. They're able to get up the field, push that front off the ball, not allowing the penetration. That allows that read option to take hold.
Again.
Stay on the ground to the 44-yard line of the South. Willie Johnson, the running back out of Blanche Ely, with the carry.
That offensive line, how long they that up.
Led by the center, Danae Donaldson from Dillard.
Quick little side note, I knew Willie Johnson when he was in middle school, a wee pup. Nice to see him getting into this game, running hard.
Breaking a tackle to get back near the line of scrimmage was Small.
Looked like he was tackled by number 32, Kyrie Bellamy.
Other offensive lineman for the North, number 75, Dylan Young from Paravella, number 72, George Dela Cruz from Coconut Creek. Try to get some other numbers and players for you.
Might as well call out all 10 offense.
Rolling right and firing, nearly picked off.
Right through the defensive back. That's why you fence.
But getting a piece of it was number 21, Kari Weatherspoon, West Broward.
Yeah, Devin Adams on the pressure, forcing the back out of the pocket. Talking about that. Had a good job. Push out of there. Last plays, Adams split through there. All kinds.
Just over 2 minutes to play first half. 12-7 North. Ball at the 45-yard line, 3rd and 9. Samuels, that pocket collapsing. He rolls right, turns the corner, and upfield for first down and more. Still on his feet inside the 20 and banged out of bounds at the 15, which draws a flag. Good quick feet from Donovan Samuel.
You say banged out of bounds. He wasn't banged. He was hit and just took off in the air. That's how you make sure somebody get out of bounds. Huh? Take this.
Upended.
Yes. Good job there by the quarterback getting around the end and outrunning the outside linebacker. It looked like he was going to make it all the way there, get home, but strong safety. He made sure that didn't happen.
The ball at the 10, first and goal for the North as they tried to pad their 5-point advantage. Over 2 minutes to play first half. They fake it to Small, rolling right. This time maybe a yard for Samuels.
That's that time now. The defensive end and the outside linebacker said, "Okay, you're kind of quick, so I'm gonna take a better angle this time and make sure you get out of bounds instead of turning it around me."
I don't know how many more handoffs. They ain't gonna be any time.
No, they gonna do their job. I bet you on that one.
Minute 50 to play first half. Samuels meeting with the coaching staff for the North, led by Charles Halfley out of Taravella. All to the left, Samuel.
Taking a lot of time. This might be a delay. Still talking.
Yeah, this is going to cost them 5 unless they burn a timeout. Timeout called by Coach Halfley and the North. Up by 5, minute 50 to play first half. Here at the 20th annual BCAA All-Star Classic. Other notable BCAA football players in the NFL: Boyd Anderson, high school; Benny Sapp, Todd DeVoe, Al Newton, Asante Samuel, Abdul Hodge, Josh Vine. We'll do another one. Coral Springs, Steve Hutchinson, Scott Kaplan, Cody Brown, Coral Glade, Greg Romius. Any pages here, guys?
Any pages? Oh, yeah.
And you like reading all of them.
You want to read some, Lamb?
No, I do not.
We'll do Coconut Creek. Brandon Dixon, Brian Dixon, Jonathan Freeney, Anik Milligan, Daryl McGlover.
If you want to do the cheerleaders, I'm just joking. I'm not finna call all those names. There's about 40 of them on just this one side.
And we have the BCAA All-Star cheerleaders.
Oh, good cut.
Busting through the middle. Terrific burst of speed down to the 1 for Small. Dave Small out of Gibbon. Third and goal from the 2.
Oh, quarterback sneak, maybe. He under center.
Samuels puts his head down and is dropped where he stood. So it's going to bring up 4th. Maybe lost a yard there, guys.
Look like it. Look like he lost more than a yard.
Do you go for it or you kick here?
I thought maybe the ball.
It might have.
Look like so they dove down there like it came out.
Yeah, but they signals for 4th.
After the timeout.
You got to keep a field goal here. I mean, right now you're up by 5 points.
Yeah, put you up 8.
Put you up by 8. The quarterback sneak looked that bad. I mean, if the quarterback sneak looks that bad, then
yeah, you're right. Maybe you should just kick the field goal.
Let's not mess with that defensive front more than we have to.
Well, keep in mind you are playing against all stars. There's no weak defensive tackle.
That's true.
So you might as well go ahead and just take the points. Now you up by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion,
and they get the ball back.
And they get the ball back. So you might want to just go ahead and kick that field goal. But what do we know? Because it don't look like they're kicking the field goal.
Yeah, DeMora remains on the sidelines. They're going to go for it. 4th down and goal from the 3. Well, with the quick feet, and considering the way that sneak up the middle went, you may want to roll Samuels out here, give him the option, huh, guys?
Or give the ball to Small. Small's been running hard.
Well, they might give it to him because they got a fullback in the backfield.
He needs to. They dropped the ball, so it's all moot. And Wetzel loves that one, but it's going to be South football regardless of who recovered that ball. It'll be South ball at around the 5.
All the second guessing in the world, it's all irrelevant. It doesn't even matter. It's like a cow's opinion. It doesn't even matter.
It's all moo.
It's all moo.
That joke's getting old now.
It is, but
it's still funny.
It came up.
It's
still funny. The only bad thing about getting a stop this close, now you got to be careful giving up another 2 points.
Yeah, and this isn't the first time the South has had the ball in this territory. Early in the first drive of the game, they had the ball inside the 5-yard line and gave up the safety.
That's why I said you don't want to give up another 2 points. But it's all right.
Listen.
We're still friends.
That's what I said.
We're still friends.
Checking in, Ethnic Sands, the quarterback. Not to interrupt that conversation, guys. And number 29, also Destra Benoit, the wideout from South Broward. He's a good one. So South, who had a safety in the initial possession of this game, they don't have to worry about it this time. Busting out to the perimeter and nearing the 20 on the first down run for the South. And we'll get that number for you.
Well, he was dragged.
Like number 1.
Yeah, it was number 1, the running back.
Danny Montoya.
Yeah, he was dragged down by number 15, Eldine Dorval, corner from Deerfield Beach. Stepped up and forced him out of bounds.
What's his favorite corner ever?
Oh, dude, he's a good ball player. I love this kid.
That's his favorite high school corner.
Well, listen, and the corner on the other side of the field, number 2, Raheem Fuller from Boyd Anderson, is another physical specimen.
So Montoya, about 12 yards on the first down carry. This play will work for the South. Or about 8 yards, a swing pass out to Montoya again out of Cypress Bay.
Dragged down by Kerbin St. Louis from Coconut Creek, the outside backer.
31 seconds for the South with the ball just outside the 20. So they got themselves out of trouble here, Wetzel. So how aggressive now do they get trying to put points on the board?
Well, listen, if you got timeouts, go ahead and burn them. You can't take them with you. You've got playmakers, so you just got to get the ball in their hands. I'd like to try to keep everything in between the hash as much as possible and then find a way to get the ball to the sideline. Some kind of pitch, some kind of out route, some kind of screen. Get the ball to the sideline and spread that defense. See if you can create some space in the open field. Let your playmakers make some magic.
BCAA football players in the NFL: Cardinal Gibbons, Donnell Bennett, Cam Estrol, Jason Bostic, Mike Greco, Blair Walsh. We'll try to hit up each school during this game if we can. Second down, and plenty of open space here. They'll get out of bounds to stop the clock at the 46-yard line. Good scramble by Ethnic Sands.
Yeah, the defensive ends were definitely line up the field to the outside and just create a hole right up the middle where he was able to step up in the pocket, find a little crease, and display his athleticism.
Got a timeout coming from the north.
Timeout North. They lead at 12-7. 22 seconds remain in the half. So we have Dillard High School. Wetzel, why don't you take Dillard?
Dillard High School has a ton of
That's why I gave it to you.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
You're giving it back?
Hey, I got to, man. That's way too many ball
John
players.
Kelly, Lorenzo White, Isaac Bruce, James Bostic, Leonard Myers, Frank Sanders, Calvin Jackson, Eric Hickson, Quinn Gray, Josh Shaw, Chris Gamble, Javon Hay, Stanley McGlover, Pat Sims, Matthias Askew, and Brian Timms.
I recognize a lot of those names.
Douglas High School, Kevin Eakin.
Recognize a lot of those names from Dillard High School, playing against them and coaching against them for years.
22 seconds. First down for the South. They trail 12-7. Trying to put some more points on the board before halftime. Sands and Montoya are leading the charge here in the series. Over the middle, just out of the outstretched arm of the intended receiver. He was looking for Benoit.
Yeah, Benoit, if he gets his hands on that, he's running at full stride across the field. He's going to pick up a
big
huge
gain.
Yeah.
Second down and 10 from the 46.
But just like I said, just out of the fingertip reach. As you take a look right here, he's dropped back in the pocket, and the MacArthur QB is trying to hook up with his South Broward receiver, and there's a little bit of oil and water right there, and they're just not able to hook it up.
Well, back on the field is Sands after meeting with head coach Kevin Huntley, who's leading the South squad. There you see the South. And Sands, number 4, out of the gun. He's got Montoya to his left. Looking to the right, one-on-one coverage and broken up, well defended on the play by Jamal Polycarp, the DB out of Douglas.
I know you're not going to throw pass interference unless it's blatant like that, but you know the wide receiver's got to be able to put his hand up, and look like he was handcuffed a little bit. The big wide receiver from South Plantation High School, number 8, he's not able to get both hands up towards the ball and just isn't able to bring it down. Take a look one more time as you know, he's looking off, the quarterback looks off and goes up. You know, his hand is tied up by the defender who's not looking back for the ball, and that definitely should have been called pass interference.
Nearly picked off. He was trying to hit the slant, and to break it up, big number 95, Juan Rivera out of Coral Glades.
Defensive lineman dropping into coverage, and he's able to put a hand on that ball. Just wasn't enough to bring it in.
So 9 seconds.
He's able to get one of his big mitts up in the air and knock that ball out of the sky.
That would have been extra funny if he would have caught that one hand and then took up the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
So from the 45, and we had movement.
That would be an understatement, especially when I heard the coach say jump off sides, jump off sides.
Yeah.
He probably wanted to stop the clock and get the ball back.
Well, he's got to make sure his personnel's on there. He doesn't want to give up the penalty and waste that, like you said, waste that time.
So maybe the final play of the first half. Sands.
Oh, showcasing his arm. Ooh.
Lofts it up, and nobody there but gray shirts. Defense for the North. And they will. But there is a flag, 2 seconds.
Just
I
should remain
I
here.
want to say we got defensive holding, the way it's thrown.
Sands showed off his arm now. He put that out there. What do you got?
Holding on the defense, absolutely.
Good call.
That receiver should have been further downfield than that.
Good call.
The way, you know, right where that flag is being thrown, that's exactly what it looked like to me.
Well, this may give Sands the opportunity to display that strong arm again and heave it into the end zone.
Yep, you're absolutely
Because
right.
now they are at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I think he can make it to the end zone. Oh, we're going to get
Or
a field goal?
45.
This is the
the
South kicker from South Plantation.
This is going to be 58 yards, guys. Am I seeing that right from the booth? And this kid, 57 yards for Theo Ryer out of South Plantation.
If he gets it anywhere near.
Talk about a scholarship right here.
Man, everybody's going to want to come get this kid. Oh, whoa, wait a minute.
It is
wait
on line and just short.
Oh,
maybe if 3 more yards, guys, and he has it.
That was close.
What a leg.
Did we just see that? Like, for real, just see that ball almost go in from the. Whoa.
From 57, that almost went in.
Whoa.
Theo Ryer puts a charge, and this big crowd here at Nova High School almost nails a 57-yarder as time ticks away in the first half.
Wow.
In an exciting first half of play, particularly the first quarter. There, you look at it again.
That's less than 5 yards short. That's
Yeah.
I mean, that's good from 52.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
That's 52.
Because you said it's 57, so yeah, 52. That might have had a chance.
Yeah.
He might get my vote for MVP, even though he missed it. Shoot, that man. You don't see that often.
No. It's time for the BCAA Marching All-Star Band to perform here at Nova High School at the half. It is the North 12, the South Squad 7 here, the 20th annual BCAA All-Star Classic.
Sports Blitz Game Time is brought to you by one of our proud sponsors, Flanagan's.
So tell us a little bit about your experience and how this has been coming together with all of the cheer captains around the county, coming together to form one squad for this All-Star game.
It was definitely rough at first, coming from all different styles of cheer, just all different backgrounds, but once we came together and learned each other's cheers, it was really fun.
Awesome. And what is it, the camaraderie like, where usually you guys are competing against the Taravella or another school, and all of a sudden you guys used to be rivals, and now you're on the same squad?
It's really funny, actually. At first we all laughed, like, "Ha, you're our rivals," and then we were cool. Everything was fun. We're all friends. It was a good time.
Awesome. And like I said, we've had a chance to do this for 20 years. You get to live on, and you were part of the legacy. Tell us what it means to be named and chosen to be part of the legacy that we've had and built over the last 20 years.
It's definitely amazing. Like, after 4 years of hard work, it's just nice to be recognized in the end.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So, we're here at the banquet dinner for the All-Star Classic. It's 20 years. Tell us what it means that you were one of the ones chosen to represent your school and also to represent Broward County in this All-Star Classic.
Oh, I'm just so happy that I was chosen. I mean, it's just such a big opportunity, and when I found out, when my coach told me, I was just so happy. Like, I've been waiting for it ever since I was a freshman in high school, so it's just an amazing feeling.
Tell us about how, going into the first day that you meet all the girls, all the other cheerleaders, and usually you're used to being rivals, different other schools. What was it like getting to know everybody and then building that camaraderie for the game today?
It's funny because, like you said, like, we're all rivals. Like, when we go to the games, we play against each other, and they're all just so fun, and they're all such nice girls, and I loved hanging out with them and getting to know each and every one of them.
Awesome.
Now we're all like good friends.
Awesome. Congratulations on being here. So we're here at the BCAA All-Star Classic, and tell us about your experience at Flanagan High School, where you've been on two really good teams back to back, actually three dating back a couple years ago, and playing on a team with a lot of good ball players. Now you're an All-Star and you're playing around with other All-Stars. Is it pretty similar situation for you in practice?
I mean, yeah, practice is pretty. At Flanagan, practice is cheated. Practice like a game, and we try to do it best as possible. So we come here, it's like easy transition because we're used to a high tempo practice and playing with good talent around me.
Okay. Tell us about how like you said, your season it ended a little bit earlier than you wanted to, but at least you get the chance to play in this All-Star game. What does it mean to you? Teams that you're usually competing against, Cypress Bay, Miramar High School, now you're on team with those same guys. Tell us about that brotherhood you guys are building at such a short period of time.
I mean, it's definitely like a new experience, but you're used to the team bonding, playing football 4 years plus, and like, I don't know, it's a blessing at the same time because I'm blessed to play another game, like another game. Yeah. Our season is pretty short. Yeah. But everything's been pretty good.
All right, and tell us about what's going to happen in this game coming up. How are you going to show out?
Oh, no, I had to show out. It's my last game. There's no doubt I'm going to go all out.
All right, leave it all on the field. Congratulations.
Yes,
Thanks for coming. So we're back at the BCAA All-Star Classic, and we're at the banquet dinner. Tell us about your experience this week. You know, this is just the end of it. You know, you got the game coming up soon. Tell us about your entire week of experiences here at the BCAA All-Star Classic.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Fun interacting with other guys from other schools. I know some of them.
Yeah.
So it was like fun interacting with people from all over and stuff like that.
All right, and you know, you're from Boyd Anderson. You guys have a lot of rivals, especially Dillard High School. Those are one of your biggest rivals. Well, you know, what was it like going on the field against those guys and you know, having to compete?
It's fun because we friends.
Yeah.
Even though we go to rival schools, and like AJ, we best of friends, so it's like fun going against each other.
All right, so you know, you guys had a great season last year, and you know, trying to carry that into this year. It obviously didn't go the way you wanted. Everybody wants to play for the state title game, but what does it mean to you that you were chosen to play in this All-Star game? You get to play one more high school game.
It means a lot because it means you selected as one of the best guys in Broward, and there's like a plenty of athletes down here. So it's very honored to be selected and play in this type of game.
And I know that over at Boyd Anderson, you guys usually get after it real aggressive on defense. Your defense is real solid, and I know you guys on offense where you like to do your thing also. How is that practice similar to in the All-Star game where everyone's trying to get what they came here for?
Like our practice prepare us for stuff like this.
Yeah.
It's like we're going to bet against the best in practice every day, so it's nothing new.
And do you think that playing in this all-star environment where you're surrounded by all-stars is going to help you when you move on to the next level?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're here at the BCAA All-Star Banquet. Tell us what your experience has been this week in part of this event.
This experience has been once in a lifetime. It's marvelous. I love interacting with the other cheerleaders from the other school and seeing the football players all work hard for this week's game. So it's just amazing.
And you were talking about the other cheerleaders. What was it like meeting the other cheerleaders from other schools, other rival schools that usually, whether it be Deerfield Beach or Dillard High School, used to be in rivals, and now all of a sudden you guys are cheering together?
Right. At first I was a little bit skeptical, but then I realized that they're just as loving as us, and they're willing to work, and I just love them. I love them.
Awesome. And tell us about how this experience is, going to be one for the books, one to remember forever.
I just feel like the North Side has been practicing really hard, and I know that we're coming to win. So this week's game is one for the books.
Awesome. So we're here at the BCAA banquet dinner. Tell us about your experience this week. Your head coach is coaching in the All-Star game, and she's coaching you girls. Tell us about how it was different during the season compared to how she dealt with the practices for the All-Star game.
Well, during the season, it was different because it's like one-on-one with our coach, and now it's like she's with different people, so it's a different aspect. I really enjoy it, and it's really fun, and I kind of like seeing her more like this.
And tell us about the camaraderie that you built with these girls. It's such a short period of time, but you girls are coming from all different aspects of the county, all different parts of the county, and you guys had to build that relationship really quickly. Tell us about that.
Actually, the relationship that I built with these people were really nice, especially Ely. We're rivals. It was a really great experience. We ended up actually studying together, actually working together, and it's a really great experience. And it's kind of sad that it's going to be over soon because I actually developed a friendship with these girls.
So we're here at the BCAA All-Star Banquet, and it's 20 years in the making. Tell us about your experience and being chosen to be a part of this after 20 years of BCAA football.
Well, I've been cheering for many years, and to be able to be picked for All-Star is a great feeling. I'm a senior, so I'm graduating, so it's going to be amazing to take me to college to be able to. And
what was it like for you coming from your school and being rivals with so many of the girls, and then you guys are all brought together to now you guys got to cheer together? Tell us about that experience.
It's been a little rocky, but we do get along well. We're all great cheerleaders, so we make a great team.
Awesome. And can you tell us about how this experience has, really put a, icing on the cake for your senior year and all the time you've put in for cheering?
It has been the icing on the cake to be able to get to work with great people and be on such a great team. It's been amazing.
So we're here at the BCAA All-Star Classic. Being a part of this event for the last 20 years, what does it mean to you that you were chosen to be a part of this event after so many other cheerleaders for the last 20 years have, I guess you're building on their legacy?
I mean, it's pretty cool since I feel like an honor kind of doing this because I don't ever get picked for stuff like this, so it's pretty fun. I liked it.
All right. And what was it like for you being from different areas, different parts of the county, and then having to all come together with that diverse group and having to work together. You guys have rivals at Taravella High School, you have rivals at Coral Springs, and all of a sudden now you guys have to compete against each other. But now you're working together.
Yeah, now we work together. We learned new cheers from them. We all became like a family, a giant family.
Awesome. Well,
Sports Blitz Game Time is brought to you by one of our proud sponsors, John the Baker.
Welcome back, everybody. The 20th annual BCAA All-Star Classic, 12-7 North as we begin the second half. North football here at Nova High School. Big crowd on hand, and the marching BCAA All-Star Band was fantastic, guys, during the halftime show.
What?
Oh, absolutely. The band was fantastic. They really blended well together. It was an all-star group. They had a lot of talented musicians out there.
What?
And first down play. First down play is a first down for the North. Thrown by Donovan Samuels.
I can barely hear you guys. The band got me deaf. Literally, they were that loud. As we take another look here at the instant replay, a little pressure up the middle. Quarterback scrambles out and throws a complete pass on the outside to number 8.
Nice catch by the Dillard receiver.
That's Abdul Liba.
Quarterback keep on the zone read. I don't know how much that's going to work.
And it doesn't. Still tugging at the jersey, and a flag comes in late. As that contact after the whistle.
Yeah, a little too aggressive. Good squeeze down there by the DN. He's under control, wraps him up. And when he starts pulling them back, he pulls a little too much. And the referee threw another flag, so he got a personal foul. Extra 15 now.
A lot of gold helmets around the ball. You got Western, you got Cypress Bay. A lot of gold helmets flying around that ball.
So that will push the ball into South Territory, the 48-yard line. North up by 5.
Three receivers to the quarterback left.
Donovan Samuels gets the start in the second half for the North. Fires to the right a little bit low as he was looking for Liba.
All right, they tried that slant again. Then they see that that route is open. So they every now and again when they get a second and long and third and long, they go to that slant.
Well, that slant worked for a touchdown, about a 65-yard touchdown in the first quarter to Daquan Bailey Brown.
Now this time the corner is jamming, so kind of took that route away.
Dave Small, the ball carrier. gobbled up by number 45 was there. Is that?
Let's take a look on the replay.
We'll catch his number here.
That's 85 and can't see the other number.
54 is in there.
Brent Butler
95.
along with Devin Adams. 95, Matt Hansen. Well, we can just assume that Devin Adams is going to be on every tackle, I think.
That's definitely a safe bet, you know.
Basically, on that last play, the front four made the tackle.
Rolling left. Samuels throws across his body and intercepted.
Good job.
And out of bounds at the 18. The pick by number 17 is Thomas Miles, who's having a solid game for the South. Miles out of Everglades.
Miles is in the running.
Yeah, good job by the DB. He sees the quarterback rolling out to his side, and as soon as he sees it, he's getting his depth to stay over top of the receiver, and then he just makes a play on the ball. He locates the ball up in the air and goes up with two hands, brings it in as it was overthrown to the wide receiver. He's able to make a good play on the ball and create the turnover.
Number 41 checking in, that's Brian Witter, along with number 23, the quarterback Kevin Matthews.
Gotta love a quarterback wearing a non-traditional number 23.
Big kid, 6'3", 195-pounder out of West Broward. Matthews. Hands off, and there's just been no running room really for either team, guys.
Well, usually the running is one of the easier things to stop, and you know, all it is everybody being in the gap and then running to the ball. And they're definitely doing that, staying in the gap. Good job by the linebacker coming in, taking on the lead block. And then the next linebacker up is making a tackle. That's how it always look defensively.
Well, the South really hasn't mounted any offensive attack. Their touchdown was a kickoff return for a touchdown. That thrown behind the running back and diving on it at the last instant. Good play by Montoya, I should say.
That's a heady play by the running back from Cypress Bay. The ball's thrown behind him. There's not much he can do about it, but at least he lands on it and doesn't create the turnover.
Doesn't create a turnover. That's the best thing he could have done right there. The ball was way behind him like a bullet.
Big old number 88. Daniel Walker from Boyd Anderson High School.
If he wouldn't have made that pickup, that recovery, some 88 would have got it for him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's third down, ball all the way back inside the 10.
Probably just get a run out of screen.
And the South Broward quarterback, they'll keep it on the ground for a few.
Like Brown now on the carry. Yep.
What?
And Walker again, the defensive lineman from Boyd Anderson on the tackle, number 88.
Let's take another look at the replay. Oh, 88 got double team. Whoa, split the double.
Splits the double for the tackle for a loss. Excellent job.
Oh my, that's what I'm talking about.
So on to punt is Theo Ryer, who almost nailed a 57-yard field goal at the end of the first half. He came up about 2-3 yards shy, huh?
Yeah, if it would have been a couple more, he probably would have had that scholarship just given to him right down the sideline.
He's gonna get film of this sent all over the place. People are gonna be calling his house. Hey, listen, we heard you kicked a 57 in an All-Star game. Well, let's see if he gets another chance later on in this game to punch one in from long distance.
Beautiful kick. Fielded all the way back at the 40 and on the ground. Who has it? I believe Small was able to retrieve it.
And he kicked that ball so low and so far that the returner didn't really have a chance to get underneath it to catch it because it was low. And then when it did finally get to him, he dropped it.
Yeah, hit him in the pads.
Sometimes it's just best to just let it go.
A great punt by Ryer.
Good coverage by the defensive back from Hallandale, number 20, Jones. He's getting down the field, and he's almost able to recover it. But good hustle by Jones getting down the field.
And Z. Jones.
Wide open now.
There's your end around.
End around is thrown for a loss.
Adams is not having it.
I think he won that MVP trophy.
Adams says the simplicity of this game amuses me.
And he's literally playing defensive tackle, and he's a linebacker DN.
Yeah.
There's the marching BCAA band.
The band is making the dancers dance. I know that's old, but I keep saying it. I don't
It's
care.
all right. It's all right.
I like it.
North up by 5. Can he get this pass off? He does, and finds a receiver.
Oh, good move.
Cutting it up inside, and now reversing field. Maybe cost himself a couple yards, but good effort there by Josh Rito. And the quarterback makes a nice play. That's Logan Good.
Solid tackle by the linebacker from Cypress Bay, number 44, Ryan Bufa. Good open field stop as the, take a look right here, quarterback goes to scramble. He's actually rolling away from where he wants to throw to. He makes the connection right there, and then you got the linebacker from Cypress Bay make a good open field tackle with a lot of his South defenders
right
there with him.
So third down, they need to get to midfield. Good on the slant is complete. And that should be good enough for a first down as he connects
A little bit
with
low.
Kaori Simmons.
Yeah, a little bit low, but not a bad pass. I mean, he gets it to him. You know, some of the passing we've seen earlier in this game, you know, he's able to connect with, take a look right here. He puts the ball, you know, right where it's supposed to be. The wide receiver is able to go out and go get it and bring it in. It's a little bit low, but, you know, it's enough for the first down.
Well, the first thing was catchable.
Yes.
He threw a very catchable pass, and as long as the pass is catchable, the possibility of it being complete is very high. And that was a good job of throwing a catchable pass where the receiver could go down low, protect himself on the catch because it is a slant. So.
We're going to send it down to Charlene Clark for a sideline report here at the All-Star Classic. Charlene.
I had an opportunity to speak with both coaches today, and the coach from the South, I asked him what were some adjustments that needed to be made, and he said that they need to work on being physical, work on execution, and also the offense needs to give the defense a break. And then I spoke with the coach from the North. I asked him, I was like, how do you effectively try to win this game and, you know, have all the fun with it being an all-star game? And he said that they're definitely going to make sure that each player gets a rep, and when the fourth quarter comes, they're going to go with whoever has the hot hand. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Charlene. Great job. North with the football on a first down, crawling inside the 50 to the 49-yard line was the ball carrier. That number 27 guy says Andre Hodge, the running back out of Monarch. We're getting quite a bit of that great band right now in our headset, loud and clear in the booth.
I cannot hear anything.
Good under pressure, throws over the middle, over the head of the intended receiver, Daquan Bailey Brown. There you see the all-star band. They're terrific, but right now they're coming in loud and clear in our headset. Oh, there we go, Lou. Okay, we can hear ourselves again. It was like sitting right with them, right in the middle of the band there
Yes,
for a moment.
it was. And this is a whole heap of them. They still trying to get in the stands from the halftime performance.
That's a giant band.
Yeah.
That's a really giant band.
Oh, he's wide open on the sideline.
Oh, good. Completes the pass to the 39-yard line. As that caught by Liba.
Good play design there with the rollout. You got a guy sitting shallow, guy going deep. If you sometimes forget the guy shallow, he'll be standing on the sideline wide open, and it's almost a first down every time.
You know, so one of the things they put in the second half that we've seen a little bit more of is to combat some of the pressure they've been getting from the defensive front from the South, is they're rolling the pocket a little bit more, and they're allowing the quarterback to roll the pocket to the outside to give him a little bit more time for the play to develop.
Read option down to the 46. Some new bodies come in for the South. Number 89 is Kevin Oliver back on the field. Substitutions for the South under Coach Kevin Huntley and crew.
That's how you keep the defense fresh. You got 3 hard plays. That's all you got. Then get out. 3 plays and rotate.
And then you can rotate with another group of all-stars.
All-stars, yeah. That's a luxury. Luxury that all you defensive coordinators would love to have, right?
Absolutely.
Man, don't get me started.
Down to the 40.
Another good little play there. Quick little stop. Nobody over the slot receiver, so he just runs a quick stop and hit him and let him go make something happen.
Good to Clark. Rayvon Clark got a Piper. What a terrific season Piper had this year, guys. Qualifying for the playoffs.
Yeah, they really turned some heads. You know, they were undefeated till just the very end, and even though they weren't able to come away with the district, they still ended up making the playoffs.
18-yard line, terrific run here near side for John Padgett out of Pompano. .250 to play third quarter.
Not bad there by the defensive end from Cypress Bay. Almost kept him contained, but the running back had a little too much speed there.
Tackled by Divine Adderson, linebacker out of Hallandale. Logan Good has been in command at the quarterback position out of Pompano. Another completion. Finds Rito again.
You know, he really has been under control. This entire drive has been showing his poise in the pocket and being able to get the ball out of his hand and into the hands of his playmakers from the North squad, and that's exactly what he does right here. He's got pressure. He's able just to get the ball out of his hand as opposed to getting flustered and frustrated, feeling that pressure. He just stands in there and delivers a strike to the receiver, pick up a huge gain on the first down.
And fighting for maybe a yard as he grinds to his left was Padgett again. Defensively, big number 48, Dimitri Neely was there.
Yeah, good run there by the running back. Good hard run, making people come get you.
And still only picked up about a half a yard. Still brings up a third down.
Third and short, probably less than a yard, guys.
I didn't say it was going to be a prosperous run. He is still running against a front four that's probably all 4-star.
And they fake it to him, diving forward, probably has enough. Is the quarterback Good down to the 10-yard line.
He might have got it on that last second lunge. Good might be good for it.
Yeah, there it is. He picks up the first down. North marching with a minute to play third quarter, up 12-7.
Good shot there on the last play. Got first and goal now. Let's see what we got.
To the left of Good.
Slant, there it is again.
Broken up. Nicely done. As the 217s have been battling all night. That's Thomas Miles on defense and Bailey Brown, Daquan Bailey Brown for the North offensively.
Yeah, Miles had that interception earlier, and good job breaking on the ball there, able to break up the timing of the wide receiver and the quarterback's connection and causes the incompletion.
Good is sacked.
Going down.
Spun down by number 89, Kevin Oliver.
Uh-oh. Good might be not so good. Might not be feeling so good.
And that would be a shame because
he was doing a good
job.
job.
Logan was playing so well.
He hasn't moved yet since he's been on the ground. Let's hope for the best. Oh.
So the athletic training crew attending Logan. He was hit hard there by Oliver.
That spin down, all that momentum spinning him around.
So with 33 seconds remaining in the third quarter, this is the coaching staff
of the South. Kevin Huntley, Perry Schneider, Dominic Anderson, James Cody, Monty Delworth, Terry Harden, and Greg Benjamin.
The South All-Star coaches.
Excellent work, Coach Lamb.
You know, I try. When I can. I don't like reading names because usually you get a name with some extra letters and
one or two extra letters.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you Ely then, just because you spoke, because we're still checking in on BCAA football players in the NFL. And Ely has quite a few. So let's go. James Jones, Dew Innocent, Kevin McDougal, Zach Crockett, Henry Crockett, Corey Simon, Al Harris, Tyrone Carter, Jerome McDougal, Andrew Bain, Clint Session, Josh Moore, Walter McFadden, Patrick Patterson, J.T. Thomas, Jabari Price, Rashard Robinson, who we saw recently on Sports Plus, just it seemed like a couple years ago, and now he's playing with the San Francisco 49ers.
Yep, that's right.
Well, good to see the quarterback to his feet walking off, Logan Good, who has not only been good, he's been exceptional here today.
Yeah.
The quarterback from Pompano.
But he doesn't have his helmet in his hand, so I don't know if he's going to be finishing this game off.
They may need to do the protocol.
Yeah.
He took a hard hit down to the ground. He doesn't look happy that he has to leave. He was feeling good out there.
Yeah, he was doing a good job, like his name says.
So taking over at the QB will be Samuels. Donovan has played well. Also, the quarterback out of Coral Glades.
They might try that slant to the top side of the screen here, right up here.
Yep.
There's the slant, and he didn't throw it.
Wasn't available.
Did not throw it. Now he's going to go down. Oh, nope, stayed up.
Able to turn that edge down to about the 11.
I didn't think he was going to make that.
Got those quick feet, and that's going to bring the third quarter to a close. North driving here. We'll be back for the fourth quarter with the North ahead 12-7 at the 20th Annual BCAA All-Star Classic here on Sports Blitz.
So we're here at the BCAA All-Star Classic. It's the banquet dinner. You guys have had a ton of time with other cheerleaders, building that bond, building that camaraderie. What is it like to crowd it off with a fantastic dinner at a place like Signature Grain?
In my opinion, I feel like it was a great way to top it off because all of the hard work we did, the practice and everything, it all was for a reason. And we all worked together and had teamwork, and it meant something. And we came together once again in a different atmosphere, but it was still the same for us.
And, just like you said, it came together a little bit. You had a bunch of different cheerleaders from different avenues of life, different parts of Broward County and rival schools, people that you're used to cheering against. What was it like coming together and not really sure what to expect, but then at the very end coming together?
It was pretty good because it was like we brought our style and their style and we mixed it all together, and it was like some of the cheers are great. We can take some of those back to our school.
Awesome.
So it was like we learned different things from different people, and we all used it together to have one team goal.
Awesome. And tell us about what you think is going to happen in the game coming up.
I honestly don't know. I mean, I've seen the South, but I'm from the North, so I'm not really sure.
So you're rooting for the North. You think you're going to pull it off?
I think we can do it.
All right. So we're back at the BCAA All-Star Classic banquet dinner. You guys just finished up your season. You didn't get into a whole lot of practices, if any. But what is it like coming here to this event and still being a part of this All-Star community?
It's actually pretty good. It's a great experience. You know, some people actually don't have the opportunity of being here, but it's actually pretty great.
Tell us about your season. You guys had a stout defense. We got a chance to see you on Beacon TV 2 different times, and we saw you guys play against Flanagan. We also saw you earlier against Cardinal Gibbons. Tell us about your season from beginning to end. How you think you guys did, and coming together as a unit. You had a brand new coach, even though he was a part of the Buck family already, but he was still a brand new head coach for varsity, and how that growth helped you grow up during your senior year.
Well, at the beginning of the season, we wasn't a family as of much, but as the season goes on, we became together as one. We started out the season pretty good, but as it became to the ending, we came together as one. So we did pretty good as of much the whole season until the ending. You know?
And this is the 20th year that the BCAA has put on this event. Tell us what it means that you were one of the ones chosen to, I guess, build on that legacy. All the different players who have moved on to college, all the different players who have moved on to the NFL that have played in this game. What does it mean that you're a part of that legacy now?
It makes me feel as of like I did pretty good to actually be here. Like someone actually recognized my talent to be here.
So we're here at the BCAA All-Star Banquet Dinner, and we're all the schools from around the county are here. Everyone's represented. Tell us what it was like this week in practice. Your head coach picked you to be on his team. He's the head coach of the North team, Coach Hafley. But you got to compete and also be on the same team as some of the guys that you were rivals with all season. What was that like? Meeting new guys and having to work together.
I mean, it felt really great playing with everybody else that we played against in the season.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody had fun playing with each other.
Yeah.
And I appreciated being on the same team when, they're my brothers at the end of the day.
Yeah. And tell us what you think. This game has been going on for 20 years, and there have been a lot of players that have moved on to the next level. They've all gone to college. A lot of players have gone on to play in the pros. Tell me what you think it means to you being a part of that 20-year legacy of Broward County football.
It means a lot to me. A lot of people doesn't get a chance to play in this game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people didn't really get a chance to play in the regular season. So for me to come out here and try to play in the All-Star, I feel very good playing with my brothers, playing everybody else.
And tell us a little bit about this game coming up. What do you think's going to happen?
I think I'm going to try to get 2 picks for this game. Try to make it to the Broward versus Dave. I'm just going to go out there and do my thing.
All right.
Sports Blitz Game Time is brought to you by one of our proud sponsors, Flanagan's. Sports Blitz Game Time is brought to you by one of our proud sponsors, John the Baker.
Welcome back, and thanks for joining us here on Sports Blitz in the 20th Annual BCAA All-Star Classic. Ari Shannock, Lewis Lamb, David Wetzel. And the North will have a field goal attempt, hoping to go up by 8 points. DeMora has already put 1 field goal through, and this one is no good, wide right. So the South
still has life.
Yeah, a touchdown would put them ahead. They trail the all-time series 12-7, matching the score on the scoreboard here at the moment.
They're hoping that changed too. Look like we have, that's Ethnic Sands Jr., number 4.
Yeah, Ethnic Sands, a quarterback from MacArthur, will be at the helm. South trying to put together a drive. Their one score was a kickoff return for a TD.
I think they got Sands in because he has that ability of running and passing. And he ended the quarter well, actually. He ended the second quarter well. Oh, good handoff. Oh, keep your feet, keep your feet.
Handoff goes to the running back, Devin Saunders from
Run made by number 30.
On the run is Devin Saunders, running back out of Hallandale.
Waiting to see one of the quarterbacks for the South team get a little bit of that momentum that we saw Good have in the last quarter. See if they can make a little connection, getting the ball to their receivers and get those playmakers in the open field.
12 on the field.
You're not allowed to play with 12?
No, it's 11.
No, it's against. Is it against the rules or is it just frowned upon?
No, I think it's against the rules. I'm pretty sure.
It's going to draw a flag.
Pretty sure.
The receivers out there yelling who's supposed to be on the field and who's not.
It's my turn.
BCA in the NFL. Sorry to interrupt. Rod Carter and Franz Joseph out of Fort Lauderdale High School. Flanagan, Nick Turnbull. You got to figure they're going to add a few more names out of Flanagan the way their program is going so strong. Hallandale High School, Butch Roll, David Joseph, Frankie Hammond.
You want me to read some?
Davin Joseph.
Well, you can read the next one because it's your school.
It's where I go.
You guys are looking forward to this one. And that play, we're going to come up Hollywood Hills in a moment.
I almost could do it from memory. Hollywood Hills, third and on, Brentford, the ball shared, Josh Amuda, Keith Urick, that's Cyril Pinder,
Dexter Nottage, James Esters,
and Jabal Sheard.
Like you said, Jabal Sheard, Josh Samuda, and Thurston Armbruster.
Wetzel coached him. That's why he's repeating that name.
I remember those guys.
He is so happy about himself
Wetzel's
right
taking
now.
the credit for those guys.
He has a big smile right now on his face, even though you can't see it at home. He is smiling ear to ear. You can see all 32 teeth.
Those boys make me happy.
Run.
Big run for the South. First down. Number 27 again. That's Javon Eaton out of Pines Charter.
It's a tough run by Eaton. He's able to get up the field and break that tough interior front for the North that not many of the South running backs have been able to do today. He was able to crack that front line and get into the secondary.
MacArthur, Eric Rick, Damian McIntosh, English James, and Bryant McFadden. Gotcha, Ari.
Thanks, Lou. NFL and the BCA. What a connection it is.
Miramar High School, Stedman Bailey, Jess Brandos, Dean, I don't know.
Biasucci. Geno Smith. Justin Francis, Ryan Williams, and Keon Lynn.
Second down play coming up for the South.
Just throwing these names out there just because Ari likes to do it. Trying to give him a break.
I appreciate the help, Lou.
We got you.
BCA deserves all the credit helping to produce these stars, high school stars who made it to the NFL.
By the way, that was a big 52 that we were just looking at.
And you guys deserve some credit. Coach Lamb, Coach Wetzel.
Oh, get outside.
And flags are down. Big hit.
Probably blocking him back.
Montoya.
That's the linebacker out of Douglas. I forget his last name.
Cedric Harvey. Nope, that's on South. So number 33 is Daniel Crisatelli.
Yeah, that's
linebacker out of Douglas.
I played against him. I remember that guy. He is a pretty good linebacker. Nova High School, Lorenzo Davis, Artie Denson, Tyrus McLeon, Neil Lawrence Sample, Omar Smith. Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. Palmetto Beach, Barry Harris, and Myron Lewis.
Plantation High School, Al Blades, HB Blades, Brendan McGee, Daryl Strong, Jeffrey Owens, Josh Robinson, and Ryan Shazier.
12-7 North. It's third and long after the holding penalty.
I'm not reading St. Thomas.
Too many names.
No, St. Thomas, sorry. You guys are off the page.
You ain't lying.
Great move here by Sands. Now wants to pick up a block. He does, and able to stumble forward for a few more. Terrific effort by Ethnic Sands. But will be short of the first down by plenty.
The coach over there wanted him to throw the ball and not scramble. But it was a good scramble, nice, exciting scramble, regardless of that.
He's getting pressure from the outside. Once again, we're seeing number 32 for the North squad, the defensive end, Corinthian Hudson Jr., and he's able to force that pocket and collapse it down. Sands is able to step up and find a little crease, peel out of there, and try to make something out of nothing. But that North defensive front, they're coming for him.
Bible High School, Benny Blades, Brian Blades, Bobby Harden, Albert Cornell, Keyron Hill, Kenny Bishop, Levin Lawson.
So it is. Now it's third down. Sands to the perimeter, and plenty of gray shirts over there as you're trying to set up.
I don't know what that was.
It looked like he was trying to set up Armstrong Johnson. from Miramar.
It looked like one of those passes where you throw it in between two people.
and just hoping.
Yeah. Get that. Oh, somebody almost got it. By the way, Stranahan High School, Reuben Carter, Renal Hill, Reuben Johnson, Andre King, Demetrius Rainey.
And like we said, St. Thomas is like 2 pages long.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. Yeah, you guys are just too good. The Raiders produce so many players to the NFL.
And climbing.
And the punt, a wobbler here near side, will roll.
Good bounce, though.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Well, we're almost done, though. South Plantation, Alex Collins, Alfredo Roberts, Lonnie Galicchio, and Colin Cole. South Broward High School, Tucker Fredrickson, Danny McManus, Travis Daniels, Junior Sylvester. Taravella High School, Todd Wiener, Dan Morgan. Western High School, John Feliciano. With the Raiders right now. Yeah.
Coach against Alex Collins. Didn't have a good game that game.
No. I remember coaching against Alex Collins. I remember having him wrapped up in the backfield for a safety, and he took it 98 yards.
That didn't happen my year, though.
One of the nightmares that you have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Coaching against NFL.
Reoccurring nightmare, Wetzel.
You're not kidding.
Coaching against NFL talent is not easy.
No. And your mistakes are not forgiven.
Oh, no. Listen, I remember old JPP. Enough said. Enough said.
Ball at the 30-yard line. That clock continues to tick. A 7:25 now remaining the game. So if North can put together a solid drive, they can wind that clock down and
finish this off.
They may pick up their 13th victory in 20 seasons of All-Star Classics.
And if somebody don't do something big, we're not going to know who to put for this play of the game.
There's a heck of a play in pursuit on the right side.
That's DN from Western. They got 2 DNs at this All-Star game, and they are playing.
Who do you have, 95? Matt Hansen there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's from Cypress. No, that's the kid from Western.
Yeah. He's got himself a nice lightning sticker, though.
Yeah. Almost tricked me. Because I remember his number is actually number 11 during the season.
Mm-hmm.
I remember playing against that one, too. Good job there running down with the quarterback. Yeah, running down the quarterback, bringing him down.
Is that good back in there, guys?
Yeah.
It is.
It is. Oh.
Great to see Logan back on the field after that hard hit he took.
Somebody gave him back his helmet.
He must have checked out. I mean, they're not gonna take that lightly, especially in an all-star game.
No.
You know, and you got a good coaching, you got a good staff on the sideline that's taking care of your boys over there from Nova Southeastern University, and they're not gonna take any of that lightly. They're gonna take care of their players.
So 3rd down, big series here for the South defense.
Good with the pump fake. Oh,
dangerous pass. A little miscommunication. He was looking for Small out of the backfield. But good defensive stand by the South. We'll get it back with 6:26 to play.
Looks like Good's going to close out this game here for the North. We'll see who quarterback closes it out for the South.
Well, will it be a punt return run back? It was a kick return for a touchdown, which is accounted for the South touchdown in this ball game. Maybe it will get a little magic on this punt return.
And once again, you're looking at Benoit back waiting for this kick to come to him.
A terrific punt, fumbled, and still on the ground, picked up by the South. Watch out now.
Oh, I thought he almost gone.
Good speed and out nearly to midfield.
It looked like for a second he was going to be going up the sideline.
Destra Benoit. Alert play there. Picked up that loose ball and able to advance it for about 15 yards. So the South with excellent field position. An opportunity to possibly win this game. They trail by 5 It was 9-7, guys, after the first quarter. So since then, it's been only a field goal by the North up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we had fireworks in the first 2 minutes of this game between the safety and
that's right. 16 points in the first 2 minutes.
Exactly. The first 2 minutes of this game have been all kinds of fireworks, and since that, we've seen defensive struggle. Offensive line showing glimpses on both sides. A couple of strong plays here and there, but for the most part, this defensive front for both sides have just been absolutely dominating.
Looks like they're going to have Lexington Sands Jr. close it out for the South.
Sands had an exciting running play of the final play of the previous series. Good fight here, churning his way across midfield. On the carry is
Tyler Brown.
26.
Tyler Brown.
Tyler Brown. City. There you go. Cooper City
Played
running back.
him. I know his running style anyway.
Tough to tackle, Lou, for your team?
Yeah.
For most teams.
Yeah.
Strong legs. His legs keep chopping. He's got,
He runs like a linebacker, to be honest with you. A linebacker with the ball in his hand.
He wants to punish you. He definitely does.
There's no shakes, no spin moves. He's running straight ahead, and if you happen to be in his way, he's going to try and run through you.
Oh, terrific play.
Good thing.
By big number 85.
Even though he took a sack on that one, as Ari looks for the name.
Hunter Astle.
There you go.
Cardinal Gibbons.
I got you. If he would have threw that ball out to the outside, there was a guy right next to the receiver. That ball would have definitely been picked off.
Well, first Hunter got in the passing lane, and then he went sacked the quarterback after that.
Well, even if Stans would have got that ball off, I'm telling you that it would have been going back the other way. There was no way that receiver was going to get that ball all the way to him.
Under 5 minutes. 3rd and long, about 15. A good look at Hunter.
The only thing about all-star games, you don't have enough time to put in the entire offense. So certain things that you get, like, oh, wow. Good jump ball.
Yeah, almost a sensational catch. Leaping was Chad Joseph, the receiver from Flanagan. Well covered.
Take a look at it.
Play is at number 20. Sorry, Wetzel.
It's all right. We'll take a look at it one more time, and he's able to. Sands is able to drop back and get the ball up in the air, but the defensive back is running there with him step for step. There's really no way for him to get any separation and get up and try and make a play on the ball.
Shonda Gordon on the coverage, guys.
Yeah, yep. 24.
Couple of big number 76s there.
I was just going to say, goodness. Man.
That's Alan Brown out of Dillard.
I need to go stand by these kids at the end of the game. Make me feel small.
And DeAndre Carr out of Stranahan. That's hard to do, Lamb. Those kids are big.
Good play.
That is complete.
Good pitch and catch.
At the 28, a first down on a 4th down play. Terrific pass by Sands.
To Benoit.
Yeah. Destra Benoit out of South Broward. Take a look at this play.
Yeah, Sands is able to actually find some time in the pocket, and Benoit stretches it out. He's able to, run the wheel behind, and the number 81, the receiver for the South team, Kajana White, is able to take both of the defenders with him, and that leaves Benoit all alone running up the sideline, and is able to bring in that catch. Once again, here he goes. Sands has got plenty of time. He's able to get out there. White is able to take both of those defenders with him. And excellent play by Benoit. He's able to hold on to the ball and as it takes him just out of bounds.
Perfect pass by Sands, who's been impressive. Ethnic, the quarterback from MacArthur.
Yep, good wheel route.
Good protection. Good protection. Hold it down. And
MacArthur had a good year as well, guys.
10-0. I know. Enough said. Moving on.
As you see, they're talking it over on the sideline and getting ready to come back in. This is a crucial drive for the South team. You know, down by 5 points. I mean, touchdown puts you ahead in this game. 3 points just isn't going to cut it.
Ball the 27-yard line. Sands. Montoya bursting through a hole right up the middle for 5. That's a big gain on the ground here, as stingy as these defenses have been.
Here's a funny side note here. I think Sands, during the year at MacArthur, he played receiver, by the way. And I know he's playing quarterback now, but he played receiver.
Well, he's not doing a bad job.
No, he's not. No, he's not. So he
showing his athleticism and versatility.
ATHs. That raised his stock when you could show that you could play multiple positions. Some of these colleges on the sideline over here might be looking at him like, hey, maybe this kid could help our offense out. Along with this kid here, Tyler Brown, that's just running up the middle.
Rambling, just pushing people out of the way. A first down for Brown and the South.
Seen that already this year, too.
3:20 to play. South trails by 5. A touchdown could win it for the South squad.
By the way, the kid, too, that's been scoring all the touchdowns and the long pass just now from South Broward, played against him, too. Our district is really brutal this year.
Brown to the left of Sands.
Might hand it off again. It's first down. Give it to him again. Feed the animal.
They'll try it again. Another hole for Brown to knock his way through.
If you're going to get that many yards, 5, 6, you might as well hand it to him. See what happens. And trust me, I've seen this story too before.
Yeah, they're eating up a lot of clock, so they can push this in the end zone. They've got a solid grip on this ball game.
Let the defense close it out with that 4D lineman pressure.
Will it be Brown up the middle again?
Nope, fumble.
They don't do it. Trying to get to the outside. Sands.
Ooh, I thought he was going to try and turn it inside that receiver.
Yep. Darted out of bounds at the 11, so about a 2-yard pickup.
Another good block by Kajana White, the 6'3" wide receiver from Western High School.
If you don't like his route running, you better like his blocking because he's doing a pretty good job at it.
As good as he is at blocking and as big as he is, he probably could get some reps at tight end also.
Timeout North, 3rd and short, 2:10 to play.
Beckman Stands could have put his foot on the ground, but it's wet though, so I don't know if he would have been able to stick that foot in the ground and go north and south on that last one. But if he could have, he might have a chance to get that in now.
So where's that marker, guys? You see it, but they need about 2 or 3 yards.
No, I think it's 3rd and goal. No, it's not 3rd and goal. I don't see the other marker. Actually, I do see the other marker. Hold on. There's one.
Looks like it's about 3rd and 3.
No, I can't see it.
3rd and 4. 3rd and 4.
We'll call it 3rd and 4.
Oh, I see it. I see it. It's right there.
You got it. It's not about the 12-yard line. It's got to get to the 8.
Right. I got it.
So what's the play here? You bang it right up the middle again? That's been effective.
You've got to get the quarterback outside of the pocket.
Okay.
He's got to be able to, and whether he makes it with his legs or he can get the ball. I'd like to see a flood route. I'd like to see, but to do that, you'd ideally like to have trips rather than spread.
Tyler Brown out the middle.
Brown up the middle. Pounding his way.
And he got it.
Has it.
He got helped by number 76. The offensive lineman helped push him forward. That was a great job helping the runner.
And that is DeAndre Carr out of Stranahan. Big kid.
Big 77 taking the first down. You all right, fella. You all right. So watch at the end. You get that 76. Boom, that last little push. That's how you help your back. Help your close out. Good job.
1st and goal. Under 2 minutes.
Tyler Brown out the middle again.
Lamb's calling the plays this time. He tries behind the right tackle. Helmet is flying off. And I don't think you want to mess with big number 70.
70.
Yeah, you don't want to make him angry. That's Brandon Shaw out of Miramar.
By the way, this offensive line, this grouping here of offensive linemen, doing a good job getting some push, giving Tyler Brown a chance to do something positive.
And it's the most consistent they've looked all game.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and goal, minute 15.
Probably going to be a quarterback keep on this one. No, he might hand it off to Montoya.
Montoya is back in. They fake it to Montoya.
Dang,
He's got speed, Sands, and
called that one. That's touchdown.
Close is a touchdown. South.
I figured they gave it to the back enough times to where they Sands to pull it out. He could score with it. Sands making the case to be MVP, by the way, fellas.
Ethnic Sands swats the helmet of his teammate, number 60, Christopher Johnson.
Good block there by number 6, the receiver, allowing Sands to bend that corner.
That was a late call by the official because that ball had crossed well before the hands went up.
It really did.
Maybe he wanted to make sure. I don't know. Let's not give the poor guy a hard time.
And on for the extra point is Theo Ryer. And watch out if you're parked in the parking lot back there with this kid's leg.
Your car just got hit.
14-12. How about that? Looked like North completely in command of this game since early in the first quarter. And now the South may have won this game with a touchdown. Minute to play for the North to answer. A field goal would win it.
Take a look at this last touchdown. As you see, Sands, he's got the ball in the middle of the field. You know, they called the spread formation all the way wide, and he's able to. You got good blocking from the outside. You got the read option as the running back steps up. It pulls the linebackers in, and he's able to break to the sideline just using that athleticism. Good blocking on the outside. Finds just a crease. He's able to get outside and holds the ball out for the touchdown.
Taking too long. Call the play. Call the touchdown, man. You know it's a touchdown.
He was sleeping.
Here, and I thought you were going to be on his Christmas list after the last comment, Lou.
Nope. I'm not on that Christmas list. It's fine, though.
A minute to play. See if Ryer puts it into the end zone. That sails into the night. Fielded at the 2. Waiting for a blocker. And excellent coverage. Fumble. Flag is down. I think we have a face mask. Flag comes down at the 13 where the tackle was made.
Yeah, it looked like. I wonder who brought the ball carrier down, because.
You're looking at number 13, Julian Pierre, out of Pines Charter. Well, let's see what happened.
I see he steps up and.
Oh,
yeah, 13 and 54 is tapping, bringing his legs again. I knew Adams was in there. I didn't want to say it again, but I mean, he's always around the ball.
So this will push it out to the 28.
Nose tackle on a kickoff team.
He ain't a nose tackle.
He's stating his case.
I'm so sorry. He is not a nose tackle.
That's
for
true.
Defensive player of the game.
That's true. You're right about that.
54 seconds. The North needs to get in field goal range. 3 points would win it. They trail by 2. And now they're moving the ball to the 33, so an extra 5.
Down to the 34-yard line. Late starting field position, 1st and 5 from the 34.
So Logan Good.
Here we go.
Let's see what this gets.
With pressure. And flags come in as held in his pattern was Rayvon Clark.
Even though the ball don't look like it was going to be catchable, but I don't think that matters right now.
No.
So plenty of yards for the North on 2 flags while the clock is stopped. So that's exactly what you don't want if you're a South squad.
They're going to make the game interesting, I see.
The North hasn't even had to make a complete
So 48 yards.
Whole new defensive line coming. Fresh bodies.
50 seconds remaining in the game. Fasten your seatbelts, folks.
50 seconds left. Logan Good. Looking right.
No pressure. Oh,
loses his footing and then is
it
sacked.
goes down. That's one of the Western DNs again.
95.
Oh.
Number 95 is there yet again. Matt Hansen.
They're pretty good. They are pretty good. Oh, fighting through. Oh, good. Whoa. He grabbed him by one hand and pulled him down. Come here. Come here. That reminds me of that character from what's that video game?
From Mortal
Kombat. That's it, Scorpion. Get over here.
So 40 seconds. (14-12) timeout. We're going to tally up all the votes here. Does that go to over the PA or does that come over Sports Blitz or both?
It's going to be both.
Okay, we're going to get it first. We're going to have the results. The results are in the most outstanding players of this game. If Wetzel can total it up right.
We're working on here. We're working on it.
Double check on it, Lamb.
We're working. We're working.
No voter fraud here.
No.
40 seconds left. 14-12.
You got to. Oh.
Logan Good. Pump fake. Now under pressure and it's dropped again.
Yeah,
back to the 36.
It's Wetzel's one of Wetzel's favorite players. New favorite players now.
You're not kidding.
Yeah,
You're
54 has been all over the place. Devin Adams. Matt Hansen was in on the sack as well.
Clock still running.
They hurry up. 20 seconds.
Just back up defensive backs and let the D-line do their job.
And they're coming again.
Almost another sack.
Gets it off. Complete.
Oh, he missed the tackle.
Breaks a tackle on another one.
Oh.
Down inside the 30.
Tick.
Terrific move by Josh Rito and great play by Logan Good, who was being harassed and pressured, and Logan is injured again at the 52nd time. He has been down. This time he's holding the left knee.
Uh-oh.
Nine seconds. So the North gets the timeout.
Wow.
Ball at about the 28, guys. So this would be around
Field goal.
a 45-yard field goal.
Field goal.
Take a look at Logan Good. Great spin by Rito. Look at this move here.
Ooh. Had the safety doing a lunge. That's not good.
So Logan Good. Be a shame if he has a knee injury here. Last time he was dropped, he was able to get up and return into the game.
Well, I hate to say it, but it's a good thing he did get hurt because the clock would have kept running if he wouldn't have been hurt, and they probably would have lost the game. So because he got hurt and they had to stop the clock, now that gives you opportunity to line up for the field goal and possibly win this game here.
Well, they have the offense on the field.
Oh, I don't know if they're going to keep the offense on the field, though.
New quarterback in the game is Donovan Samuels.
I wouldn't take a chance of keeping the offense on the field because if you get another sack, game's over. Oh, unless they have timeout, which they do.
So they have a timeout. So if they get, well, it's 45-yard field goal, and
they might try and get a little closer. We're gonna see. Well, they just carrying them off. Oh, that's not a good sign.
Yeah. DeMora attempted one from, I think it was 50 earlier in this game, and was a bit shy.
Mm-hmm.
This would be 45. Samuels will ground it to stop the clock with 7 seconds. And now DeMora will try to win it. Giles DeMora, the kicker out of Pompano High School. 7 seconds.
No pressure.
14-12 South.
No pressure, just the game's riding on your foot.
20th annual BCAA All-Star Classic comes down to this play.
Regardless of whether he makes it or not, fellas, this has been a good game.
Absolutely.
DeMora.
Uh-oh. Flag. Offside. Oh, and he gets a practice
kicked
kick.
It.
And made
hit
it.
the crossbar.
And made it.
Yeah, it went through after the crossbar?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it did. It went through. But look like they got a penalty. Dead ball. Offside. So he's going to get an extra 5.
Extra 5.
All right, well, he just hit it from 45. Now it'll be 40.
Oh, wow.
Good kick.
And the defense wasn't even rushing. They're jumping up and down, but you don't want to jump up and down
and go forward
on the other side of the ball.
Oh, looks like the North will rise again. History joke, fellas. For all you people at home.
The North is trying to steal one here right at the end.
DeMora from 40. He just hit the practice one from 45. Can he win it here?
Oh, he
Kick is
slipped.
up.
He slipped. Oh.
He loses his footing on the slick field. What a shame for DeMora in the North. And look at the South.
Oh, they're going
Flips.
crazy. They're not going crazy. 54 doing the flip. Wetzel?
Yeah. I'm not shocked by that.
Oh, he's the player of the game. This guy can do it all.
Are you shocked by that?
No, not at all. But wow.
The South wins it in exciting fashion. They had trailed 12-7. They marched down the field to score a touchdown to go up 14-12. And then the field goal is missed by the North squad, and the South wins it.
Yeah, you take a look at it right at the end, and his footing just falls out from underneath him.
And then the excitement starts. The South celebrating their win. The 8th victory for the South in the 20th annual All-Star Classic. North has won a dozen. And they are feeling good.
Absolutely. South is ecstatic. They're able to pay back a little victory from last year's defeat. And, we're able to battle back and score the go-ahead touchdown with less than a minute left in the game. Exciting game. Absolutely fantastic.
Glad I came. Glad I came.
Yeah, what a show it was. You had the 120 best senior high school football stars from Broward County. There are some of them. You had the all-star cheerleaders, the marching BCAA all-star band.
We might as well say the MVPs because I don't think we're going to show the presentation.
Did we have that tally up, guys?
Give me a second.
Well, Lamb's going to go check with the official balloting in the middle of the press box. And we will have the most outstanding players. We have the South, both offense and defense for both sides. And I think Lou has the totals. Go ahead, Wetzel.
For the South, most outstanding offensive player, number 29, Benoit, the wide receiver from South Broward High School. South most outstanding defensive player, number 54, Adams, defensive end from Miramar.
Duh. Solid selection.
Yeah. North outstanding offensive player, number 17, Bailey Brown, wide receiver from Douglas High School. North most outstanding defensive player, number 9, Simmons, defensive back from Piper High School. And the Otis Gray overall MVP, scoring the game-winning touchdown, number 4, Ethnic Sands Jr., quarterback from MacArthur High School.
Slash receiver,
slash Mr. Everything. He was able to carry the South to a victory in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a show it was. The week-long event, another big successful year in the 20th season. The 20th annual BCAA All-Star Classic this year goes to the South, and a great start and a great finish. 14-12. South wins it in exciting fashion.
Fast and Furious ending and beginning.
Yeah, beginning and ending is
Beginning
absolutely
and
correct.
Yeah.
14-12, the South wins it for executive producer Brandon Graham and the entire Sports Blitz crew. My partners Louis Lamb, David Wetzel. I'm Ari Shannock saying thank you for watching, everybody.